Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. What's up, everyone? What are y'all getting into? We got Steve A, first one in the chat. That's not totally surprising. Brandon, Wheels, right behind him. John Crans, Robot Scott. Man, looks like y'all are chatting up a storm in here. Cohen, Nick AG, not Aggie, not a G, AG, Nick AG. Freddie Vargas, what's up, buddy? Jim T, Big Jim. So, what are y'all drinking tonight? I want to know. Right now, just started off with some basic bitch Jim Beam. So, you know, why not? I mean, Fred Minnick rates it an 87. So, it's got to be good, right? So, I want to know. Basically, I was like, what are we going to do tonight, right? And it crossed my mind. I was like, we should do bottom shelf and top shelf. And basically, you guys will pick every time I go to pour a glass if I'm going to drink top shelf or bottom shelf. The only issue with this is I've noticed that as I went to go grab all my bottles, right? I was like, I'll grab like from each distillery a top shelf and a bottom shelf, right? Like we got Jim Beam and Booker's, right? Same distillery, bottom shelf, top shelf. And as I was going through, I noticed and I was like, I don't have a lot of bottom shelf bourbon. I don't. Like I was actually lucky to find this in there. And I was like, Four Roses? No, I don't have regular yellow label. I have small batch and single barrel and lots of single barrels and small batch select. And Heaven Hill, I got some JW Dant, right? And Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. That would be a bottom shelf, right? I mean, it's 100 proof. It's at least 4 years old, but they're like $12. That's got to be considered bottom shelf. Some Weller Special Reserve, because even though it is hard to find, it is a bottom shelf whiskey. I mean, sorry, but it is. Started the night with some JTS Brown 80 proof. Ooh, that is a bottom shelf. So anyway, I was going through like a bunch of the distillers, and I was like, I don't have a lot of like bottom shelf, not absolute bottom shelf, but somewhere between. It has to be bourbon, right? Like I'm not just talking about grain neutral spirits flavored whiskey. Definitely not like Fireball, but it's definitely in that like lower tier, but not quite bottom shelf for each distillery. So anyway, I grabbed a bunch of stuff. Some of the higher end stuff, grabbed some Stag, some Four Roses limited edition, some Bookers, some Weller Full Proof, just because I needed to move it and it was in my hand. Wild Turkey 17-year Bottled and Bond. Of course, our pick, just the tip, because that's definitely bottom shelf. No, it's top shelf. So I found Smoke Wagon for $69, which is an okay price. Jumped on it because the stuff is scarce, for real. Tommy Minshew, man of the Minshew pour. What are you guys drinking tonight, man? John said he's just getting some JTS Brown 80 proof. So I gotta say though, this just basic bitch Jim Beam, right? Yes, it used to be aged a lot more than it was. None genuine without my signature, James B. Brown. None genuine. It looks like that says. It's gold foil. That's hard to read, but honestly, like for a bottom shelf whiskey, regular basic bitch Jim Beam, Bowman port finished. Yes, Jim. Yes. I mean, caramel vanilla. It's not going to blow your socks off. It's not ultra complex, but there's literally nothing wrong with this. Like, Caramel, vanilla, a little bit of baking spice, hint of nuttiness, but some sweetness in there. Like I said, nothing that's going to blow your socks off. Pretty sure it's 80 proof. Yeah, 80 proof, but there's nothing wrong with it. So I do wish that it was the older stock. They used to have, I think it was an 8-year Jim Beam, and then it went to their not double oaked, but not twice oaked, double oaked. I don't know. And now it just says like, it used to say it was aged twice as long, and it was 8 years versus 4 years, and then it just says aged longer now. But I don't know. That's going off on a rant. Steve A on a freshly cracked Wathen single barrel. That sounds delicious. Regular beam is the epitome of acceptable. Dude, I couldn't say it any better. It is, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. Just, nothing wrong with that. So, what is up, sir? Or ma'am? I have no clue who you are because it just says Facebook user. Vil Beam Black was 8-year. Yeah. So now my glass is empty. Are we moving on to bottom shelf or top shelf next? You guys decide. Chip, still like the old tub. I did grab the old tub. Here? Nope, that's JTS Brown. This one? Hey, there it is. Whoop, old tub. Belmead Madeira, yes. So top shelf or bottom shelf? What is it? Steve says bottom. Kenneth says bottom. Awesome, Facebook user. Have fun. Have a good night. Jason G. Whitworth. Bottom shelf. All right, I'll stick to bottom shelf again. What do we got? Let's do Evan Hill, Evan Williams, or J.W. Dant. What's it going to be? You guys let me know. First one to say something. That's what I'm going to go with. Bottom. Lots of bottom in here. There's lots of bottoms. Apparently you guys like bottoms. The black used to say double aged. Right, that's what it was. Double aged. And now it just says like extra aged. Something like that. Steve A. First one. Dant. Freddie. Little slow. So let's do the Dants. Dant. Evan Williams. Dant. Evan. Pal Joey. What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while, man. How you been? How's things going up there? I think you're up north, if I remember correctly. Yes, Jason. Yes, it is. So let's do some JW Dant, or JW Taint, as some people call it. See that coming from just the basic bitch Jim Beam is so much better, much more dark and rich. Much more like a burnt sugar in there. Caramel. Molasses. Vanilla. Light baking spices. I mean, that's... yeah. JW. Can I do that? Well, that works, right? Sure, why not? Boop. There you go. It's a little out of focus, but you guys will deal. So, yeah, I like that. That is good. Freddie Vargas going to get the bottle. Yes, sir. Do it. Yeah, you can't really JW Dant. I wish it was available in more states. I thought it was Kentucky only, but someone corrected me and said that there is a couple places you can get it. I think I actually got this in Tennessee. Yet I never see it in Tennessee. The store actually had a sign on it saying it was the only store you could buy it in Tennessee, which doesn't make sense because you have to get it approved in Tennessee, and anything that's approved in Tennessee, any liquor store in the state can buy. So, I don't know. Thanks, Chip. Good old Lucky Masters Keep box. Ken said, Wild Turkey Masters Keep ultimate purpose is being a prop for JW Dant. Oh, man. You guys are rich in comical humor. Heaven Hill, White Label, and Colonel Lee are the cheapest straight bourbons I can find. We don't get much Heaven Hill in Tennessee. I wish we did, but we don't, alas. That's what I should have grabbed. I should have grabbed my Heaven Hill Green Label. 90 proof, but not exactly bottom shelf, but I mean, it is. So, Old Elk pick from High Times. Going on the JW Dant. Yeah. That is at least 3 to 5 times better than the regular Jim Beam. Again, someone said that the Jim Beam was the epitome of acceptable. That's just fucking good. That's something that I would gladly reach for anytime. Much more of those dark notes, those burnt sugars, molasses, dark caramel, and just that one sip. It was a good sip, but the finish is still going. So, yeah, that's just delicious. Have we done a review on JW Dant? I feel like we have, but I don't know. God, that's good though. Epitome. Yes, I did, Jason. I probably said it wrong. Probably used it in the whole wrong context, but 74. How do you water bourbon down to 70? That's not even bourbon. That's literally that right there. That is literally 74 proof, not bourbon. All right, guys. We went from the Jim Beam to the JW Dant. Where are we going next? Epitome? Kenneth said epitome is pronounced epitome. Yes. I think I just realized those two are the same words. Epitome and epitome. Wow, I really screwed that up, didn't I? Sad part is these are the only 2 drinks I've had tonight. I don't know why. I don't, man, that's wow. That's bad. No wonder why Jason corrected me. Well, there's my vocabulary lesson for the day. Apparently I've seen that before, and I guess I never put 2 and 2 together that is how you spell epitome. So sorry. Oh man. Finish is short on the Pure Kentucky XO, but it's super good. What did Jim say? JW Taint is compared with the Wild Turkey 101. I would go with that. I would say the 101 is more complex, but they're both just super good. Jason sent me an audio message on Facebook. Yeah, I know it's epitome, and like I said, I never put 2 and 2 together. So sorry. Jim Beam White Label for $8. Yeah, absolutely, I'd pick it up for that. I'm an English major and I mispronounce words all the time. So here's my quick lesson, my explanation for my English language, right? By the way, guys, top shelf, bottom shelf. I need to know. So I can structure a sentence very well. I am very good at writing. However, if you ask me what a verb is, couldn't tell you. Don't know. I know a noun and pronoun. Pronouns, person, place, or thing. Beyond that, like what the names are for each section, I got nothing. Sorry. I know how to use them, and I feel like that's the important part. What they're called, couldn't tell you. Don't know. Mike says top. D Brown says top. Kenneth says bottom. Bourbon and Bikes. Bottom. Looks like bottom's getting it again. God, are you guys gonna? Okay, I can't say are you gonna let me drink some good shit because that's good shit. Here we go. This is right by. This is Weller Special Reserve, and like I said, as much as some people don't want to admit it or whatever, it's got a metal screw cap. Come on, guys. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's very effective. It works very well, but it is bottom shelf. It has been for a long time. So that's just the way that it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Celeste, everyone say hi, Mom. Technically mother-in-law, but Mom. Have you been in Tennessee too long? It's rubbing off for real. First one was top. One more bottom, then switch to top. Let's go with that, Kenneth. Let's do that. I like that. Yeah. I have no problem sitting here drinking bottom shelf all night, but I got out some good bottles. Let's have some fun. You know what I mean? Bottom shelf bonanza. Scott, it is bottom. It's Weller Special Reserve. It's a bottom shelf whiskey. Sorry. I'm not saying it's not good. It's just, it's worth every bit of $18. Oh. So that, as good as that is, does not hold a candle to the JW Dant. It doesn't. No. It's very soft, like a good weeder should be. There's not a lot going on in it though. And that's this is the definition for me of a couch pour. It's something that tastes good and you don't have to think about. The JW Dant could easily be a couch pour too. Jim Beam, couch pour. But if you want to go get a glass of whiskey, and glass of whiskey, and watching a movie or something, you don't want to think about what you're drinking. You just want it to taste good and whatever. That's it right there. There's nothing wrong with that. Kyle may not be book smart person, but he's super skilled at about 200 different things. My book smarts aren't bad. I'm very good at remembering things that I care about. That's really what it comes down to. So, like I said, I can structure a sentence perfectly fine. I just don't ask me what the names of words are because I don't know. Total Wine had Weller for $19 and I passed. You don't have to be snobby, but some people say that, life is too short for cheap whiskey. I like to say life is too short for bad whiskey. There's more than enough stuff out there, especially stuff that doesn't cost a whole lot, that is perfectly good to drink. Wild Turkey 101 goes for, I want to say it's around $40-$45 here. I know a regular bottle of 101 is like $23 to $25 here. where we are in Middle Tennessee has quite Corey. Where we are in Middle Tennessee has a good amount of taxes, and oddly enough, if you're in a town, if there's like less than 100,000 people in your city, then there's an extra 3% tax added on just as soon as it goes into the liquor store. So Freddie, a couch pour is something like if I were to take this glass, right, and fill it like up to here, something I can take to the couch, right, and you're watching a movie, playing video games, whatever the case may be, and you just want something to sip on that tastes good, and you don't want to think about all the different notes and expressions and dissect it and everything. You just want something to taste good while you're doing something else. That's a couch pour. Special Reserve is a fave. Yeah, Chip, Beach MK4, also AKA Chip. OWA is, well, OWA used to be the best. Now it's the foolproof. That's where it's at, but nigh impossible to find. Haha, Steve, there you go, buddy. Life is too short for cheap whiskey. It is not, however, too short for inexpensive whiskey. Well said, sir. Well said. Wild Turkey 101 is a few of the great buys here. Handles of it can be had for $32. That's a steal for some 6 to 8 year, 101 proof bourbon that tastes delicious. Yeah. I would say that the best buy in bourbon, and it's a little bit of a cheat because it's only available in Kentucky, is the Heaven Hill 6-year bottled and bond. Obviously, don't make it anymore. But that used to be absolutely the best buy in bourbon that there was, for me anyway. Handle of 101, $50 in Oregon. It, like I said, it's like $45 here. So a neck pour is when you first open a whiskey. Haha. JTS Brown. This one's not open yet. So the neck of the bottle, right, where the sticker is that you can't see, the neck pour would be the initial pour off of a freshly opened, fresh cracked bottle. The first pour out of it is considered the neck pour, and usually, I don't know if I'd say usually, sometimes it can be very hot as in ethanol wise. Sometimes it can be just different than what the bottle actually represents. And that's why a lot of people say that if you open a brand new bottle and you don't like it, let it sit for 3 to 4 weeks now that you've opened it and go back and retry it. And a lot of times it will, it'll kind of change. And I'd say usually it gets better, but not always. Something that I'd let you try as good as George T. Stagg, but something you'd never heard of. I wonder if that was the Blom Brothers, and you're probably not finding one of those. Sorry, buddy. Freddie, you're welcome, sir. Cohen meant to hard to beat, had a few things 101. Yeah. So, all right. I am pretty much done with this special reserve. Like I said, to me, this is very similar to this. Obviously, different flavor profiles, but just nothing crazy that, just tastes good. There's nothing wrong with it. Uh-oh. Something happened. Oop. No clue what that was. So let me know if you guys can still see me and hear me, because I'm still on here. All right. Top shelf, bottom shelf next. Where are we going? Weller getting dethroned. if I had to place those in a rank, it would definitely be Jim Beam, Special Reserve, JW Damp, for sure. Corey saying top shelf, Chip saying top, Kenneth saying top. Everyone, Roger's in the house. What's up, buddy? Roger and 62 Chev said bottom. Everyone else said top. So Bourbon and Bike says all the way to the top. What do you guys think? George T. Stagg, Four Roses Limited Edition, Booker's, just the tip. What else did I grab? Yeah, I forgot I grabbed that. Elijah Craig 139.4. That is that's my little yeah. Freddie said Stag. That was the first one. Blonde Brothers 10 or 12 year. I think it was, Jason. It very well could have been. All right, let's go Stag. Get out those little drippy drips. So, and this is the 2019 that I grabbed. 2019 Stag. There you go. Nicely out of focus bottle for you. Snuffleupagus. Michael Forbes, what's up, Mick? How are you doing, buddy? It is 124. No, wait, 129.2. That's a 2017. Haha. So, yeah, like I said, 129.2. And that is everything a bourbon should be. Everything. That is dark caramel, leather, cherry, a little bit of oakiness. Creme brulee, dark, like I said, burnt sugar, molasses, leather. I think I may have said leather, but tobacco, just everything dark, which it's my jam. Everything dark is my jam. So a couple people have said Snuffleupagus. 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 So I don't know where everyone's going with this. Hey, Perry. Everyone say hi to Perry. This is my bourbon podcast. Very cool, dude. Awesome podcast. You guys should go check it out. Faux show. How long has this been open? Since 2017. So it's probably over a third, definitely less than a half. Yeah. Look who it is, everyone. Someone came to join us. So apparently I am missing something with the Snuffleupagus. So everyone's saying Snuffleupagus in the chat.
I see that.
Yeah. So apparently Snuffleupagus beats Battlestar Galactica. I am very much missing something.
Hey, Freddie. Somebody put somebody up on the nation for saying how many times you can say it. I could totally see somebody doing that. You're Snuffleupagus.
Huh?
Hi, Aaron and Snuffleupagus.
Oh, apparently I'm Snuffleupagus. Awesome.
But just a
GTS is ice cream sundae in a bull leather nutsack. Just so good.
Wow.
So I'm going in on this, guys. I could literally smell this all night long.
I need to figure out this. Let me go grab my phone and figure out. I think Snuffleupagus is blue. There is something going on.
There is definitely something going on. Snuffleupagus.
You know who Snuffleupagus is? First off.
That was the old cartoon.
It's not a cartoon.
It wasn't a cartoon?
No.
He
So here,
was
when
like-
I go get my
like
phone, I will in a
gray?
minute.
He was gray,
Nope.
had a long snout,
Snuffleupagus was not gray.
like a light blue. Snuffleupagus gave me a bad feeling.
He was a Muppet. You're right.
Muppet. You see, I knew that.
Actually,
I
technically,
totally didn't get that from
technically he
62
wasn't
Chevy.
a Muppet because technically I believe there was an actual person inside. Yeah, I thought Big Bird just called him Snuffy. He did. You're absolutely right.
Your mother says hi.
I saw that. Hi, Mom. Wish I was feeling
That's just freaking delicious.
Snuffleupagus wants to.
I do just enjoy one of bourbon. Apparently, I am
don't think
Snuffleupagus.
you are because someone said they slept with Snuffleupagus, so that's not it.
You don't know. I mean, you know, weird things happen. Shit happens when you party naked.
I'm really curious. So,
See, he did have a trunk.
yes.
I told you he had the thing.
No, you said he was gray.
I said that too.
He was not gray.
Light blue,
No.
dark blue,
No.
purple, green,
No.
blue, red.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a mixture of green, blue, and red. I can tell you that.
He was a woolly mammoth. Kind of, sort of. He was
Which is
elephant.
gray.
No.
What
they're
color was he?
brown.
What color was
He was
he?
brown. It was Big Bird's best friend. You fail.
Oh, man.
Oh, Snuffleupagus wants Aaron to break into the Boston's bed.
Your bed now?
No, go lay down.
Kids.
Yes, it was Sesame Street. But I do think he may have been Snuffleupagus for president. I would rock that shirt.
Snuffleupagus wants Aaron to break into Boston Batch and tear it apart on stream.
Yeah. See, now I was thinking about this. I've been on antibiotics now for like so many days I can't even taste. And I got this like horrid taste in the back of my mouth like 24/7. So like this morning after I had a couple pours, I'm still going to pour it and then I'm going to let it wait for a little bit. So let me go grab that. Did you grab that?
Nope.
It's on the counter.
Sure didn't.
I'll grab it.
Sometimes you don't think it be like it is, but it do. What is this? Beaten biscuits? Yeah, beaten biscuits. So someone said that you can't beat George T. Stagg, and the 17 is on point. If it was the 19, I would say you can absolutely beat Stagg. Freddie's the one that said that. I see Perry being behind this. I could totally see Perry being behind this. So is someone keeping or keeping count of how many times I say Snuffleupagus? Aaron is going to try the Bookers again. Also, I made some really funny faces when I drank that Bookers.
Yeah, you did. But then again, I also, like I said, I had a couple drinks. My wine tasted bad last night. My nothing's been tasting right. And then I started thinking about it. Everything. Boston Batch is good. Not thanks. Yeah, I bashed it last night. That was fun. Still getting comments on that post, but
so I'm going to put up.
It is a neck pour too, so we all know what that means.
We were just discussing that. George T. Stagg versus Just the Tip.
Weird. Oh, that's just really fucked with my head. Excuse my language.
You all right over there?
It's got a weird
Move a little more
floral.
so they can see your pretty face.
What's with this? Why are you building a wall?
So that they can see kind of what we're drinking.
Kind of. It's still blurry.
It is blurry.
Yeah. So there's a weird floral on this one on the nose. And that's the first thing I was like, oh, okay. That is a good idea, Kenneth. That's what we'll do. And I have a cat and I also have beaten biscuits right here. So I'm.
Aaron still hasn't found the camera.
No, it's right there. I already knew where the camera was. I'm not stupid.
We were discussing my
Snuffleupagus, the other white meat.
my knowledge of the English language earlier.
Oh God.
What do you mean, oh God?
You always tell me I'm making up words.
You do.
Okay, so bourbon blind glass is the beaten biscuits. And
non-bourbon
glass is our new Boston's batch. And I also want to taste these again, like when I don't have this nasty ass antibiotics. That makes my day.
I'm about to do it back to back.
Yes.
Just because I want to put them up against each other.
Okay, so maybe it's my nose. I think I'm all FUBAR. And now I'm like realizing, like when we went on our picks and stuff, when everything was smelling weird, I really think the antibiotics are starting to get to me. New studio is in progress. It's been a long progress, as we all know. But slowly but surely, we got paint on the walls. We've got
shelves on the walls.
We got to get internet out there is really what we need to do. We got foam insulation on the ceilings. So
for sound panels.
So yeah, we got that. Paint. We got our back wall everyone's seen. That looks awesome. Can't wait to get the shelving all the way. You got brackets on the sidewalls now too, halfway.
Well, one of the walls has half of the shelving done. So Jim said he just did back to back Just the Tip versus George T. Stagg. And I am also, and that's really close. Like, and it's hard for me to pick a winner. And I'm saying this because they're very different. They're both dark.
They're very dark.
The George T. Stagg is
more cherry cola. Cherry
and leather and all those type of things, where this is a little bit of cherry, but much more sweetness on it. So
there's no cola. That's really what it comes down to. There's no cola.
The Just the Tip is more sweet, and the Stagg is more savory, I guess you could call it.
What do you have right now in there?
Just the Tip.
I was going to taste your Stagg.
Taste it. It's a 17, so it's a good one.
Well, I'm comparing. So, beaten biscuits. I mean, it still got that crazy taste in the back of my throat, but it tastes what I expect. There's this floral. Like, why would you put floral? I don't know what it is, but it's weird. Weird.
That's 2 votes for Just the Tip over George T. Stagg.
Well, I'd hope so.
Speaking of which, you didn't get the mail at work today, did you?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Yep.
I need to find our label should have been here yesterday for these bottles. So I need to find those because they were supposed to be delivered yesterday.
That wasn't me. The only thing that came in was something for Nick.
Jim gets a little grassy. Jim, what Stagg are you drinking right now? Okay, that's the second time. I think that's the camera doing that. What the hell is Just the Tip? So this
what
is...
the hell? Hey, we'll play this game. What the hell is Snuffleupagus?
Right?
We'll play this game. You want to know what Just the Tip is? Tell me what Snuffleupagus is. So, I can't remember. This is beaten biscuits. This one's the other one. And I just said that this one smelled floral too.
Bourbon and Mike says he's got to go. He's got lawns to mow. And I was like, bro, it's night. He's in Australia.
You might.
Totally different. They're actually in the future. They are tomorrow right now. Jim's drinking the 17. Nice.
I really think this is antibiotics. My antibiotics may have been talking last night after drinking some other stuff.
Russell's Reserve 10, I don't like. It tastes medicinal scotchy to me.
I don't know what you're drinking.
Russell Single Barrel, some of the best shit ever. But
I'm not liking either one of these.
Really?
I think my antibiotics is fucked.
No Bookers. Aaron's not liking any Bookers.
I'm not liking anything right now.
How about Just the Tip?
Awful.
You want some Just the Tip, honey?
Snuffleupagus will give me Just the Tip. Yeah, no. Thanks.
So this is a pick we did at Jay Mattingly. also known as Bourbon 30. They're just north of Lexington, Kentucky, and it is a 13-year
This is not gonna be
MGP
good.
light whiskey.
Let's see if I can find something that tastes good.
Light whiskey, I believe.
That was
Yeah,
awful too.
yeah, light whiskey.
Okay, don't like that. Don't like that.
And
don't like that.
It is a 3-barrel blend. One of the barrels is 50%, one of the barrels is 40%, and one of the barrels is 10%, aka just the tip. So that's how
He was
that's how it got
running
its name.
around saying that he needed to just put just the tip in it, and so therefore, it's just the tip. What's the proof? 130.
138.9. It's up there.
Because we don't play
The
with
50%
low proof.
The 50% bottle was 146.9 or something like that. And so we're going through tasting these 100 barrels, and
What the?
you all right over there?
Yeah, I want to know what this is driving me crazy. You guys, come on now. Aaron, and you lost. Yeah, I'm not doing so hot, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's been such a bad month.
is
this month.
Mattingly Snuffleupagus?
No, they're just being everything is Snuffleupagus. You just put Snuffleupagus in place of whatever you want to put it in place for.
Just see how it feels. That's right, Scott. Yeah, so Michael Forbes says it does not drink 138 proof. My notes on that barrel said not 147 proof. That it was delicious, and
It was a good barrel.
it did not.
There was
drink
a
like
lot
that.
of really cool stuff in there. All the way
I
from
really
like
wish we got that.
weirdness to really cool. Yeah,
He had an
rye.
infinity rye barrel that was
How do you
killer.
spell Snuffleupagus? Snuffleupagus.
So is it Snuffleupagus or Snuffleupagus? Because I've seen both of them in the chat. And Snuffleupagus is Squatch.
I'm gonna figure this out because you guys are gonna drive me absolutely insane. I don't like it.
So yeah, between the two of those, they're just different. The Mattingly is sweeter, and the
That's
Stag is more
Snuffleupagus.
savory. Yeah, that guy. I told you with the snout.
No, you said a cartoon character that was gray. Wrong.
He might as well be a cartoon character.
He's not gray.
He
And
could
he's
be-
fuzzy.
He could be.
Grief.
I'm gonna Google Snuffleupagus cartoon, and it'll show me a gray one. I promise you.
Brewery.
Yeah, put gray in there too. Someone made him gray.
Snuffleupagus gray.
Showing pictures that match.
Yeah, it's called black and white, and that is a dinosaur. There is no image.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
There is
two.
nope. That's Snuffleupagus. See, there is no gray. There's an elephant that was Grover's
See
elephant.
right there. Boom.
Can you guys see this? It's a black. Well, no, you can't.
It's not
'cause
black and white.
It's black and white.
It is
It's
not black and
totally-
white. Look at the building. It's red.
That's not red. He's great now.
Just
So is there something going on with Snuffleupagus? Like
if someone's taken a poll on how many times we've said it,
somebody's
It's a
gonna
lot.
win.
top
one's
shelf,
seen
bottom
it.
shelf. My glass is empty, guys. Top shelf, bottom shelf. What's it going to be?
Ooh, are we playing top shelf, bottom shelf?
Chip says it's with the F, Snuffleupagus.
I thought it was always Snuffleupagus, like a "ba" sound. So we could also argue the point
know.
of how to say it.
So anyway, we're playing a top shelf, bottom shelf game. They pick if we're going to drink top shelf or bottom shelf.
Can I have something that's not going to taste nasty with
Here's
this
80
stupid
proof.
crap? Oh, wait. Hold on. I was told that I needed some fluffy 80 proof, so I think I'll try that next.
John
Yes,
says
every girl
top.
only- Okay.
It's happening on Matt's channel now. Oh, okay, gotcha. So Matt over ADHD Whiskey is apparently talking something about Snuffleupagus
Okay.
or Snuffleupagus, whatever it is.
So we got a top, we got a bottom. This is getting really awkward.
I sure hope Matt pops in here.
That'd make our day.
Um,
I picked Kyle to try Boston Batch. Okay. I honestly, like, both of them weren't tasting right to me. I totally forgot last night after I've had a couple pours and I didn't drink water all day yesterday. Like that, I gotta remember to drink water. All I had was, I think, a glass and a half of wine because my wine tasted awful too. because everything tastes like crap.
All right, so these are coming down. They've been dethroned.
Bottoms are great. I agree. I really do. Lower price bourbon. If you can drink for. My problem is I like the higher proof, and for some reason proof equals price, and I'm not happy about that. Except when you get a 101. 101's a good one.
Yeah. Well, anything 100 proof isn't really
All
low
right.
proof.
What is this? What am I drinking?
I don't know. What'd you pour?
I don't know.
Was that Jim Beam 80 proof?
No, that was what I was going to do next. I think this might be the Four Roses.
How do you have 3 glasses already? I'm still on 1 glass, and you have 3 glasses already.
Because everything tastes like shit. Yeah. Kids,
Children.
go lay down and I'll get it in a minute. Okay. I think I poured 4 roses. That's what I really think I poured. Maybe a different distillery. Now this smells floral in a good way. That's a start. That's better. It tastes cinnamony. I said that a lot too. Oh, that's hilarious. So everything was tasting cinnamony.
Why?
And it doesn't taste right.
It doesn't. Like, it's got a little bit of the nuttiness, like that signature Jim Beam flavor, but
on the back end, on the finish, I called it the back end, but on the finish,
it's got something in it though that's just
it's florally
weird.
Yeah, it's florally and weird.
I don't even know if floral is the right. Like, it's in the nose and the palate. Like,
I get floral, and nothing
like
tastes
rose
right.
petal floral. Like,
yeah, like flowers. Like I'm chewing on flowers.
I don't quite get the flowers. Like roses, maybe like that.
That's a flower.
Well, no shit, but when you say flowers, I'm thinking like dandelions and what other like springy type flowers.
Do you realize what just came out of your mouth?
Spring flowers?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no shit. Flowers come out in the spring. Tonight is not a great night for me, guys. Tonight is not a great night for me, okay? Yes, shit blooms in spring. That's what happens. That's why they probably call it spring, is if it springs up.
And your eyes swell shut. I mean, come on now.
I am allergic to everything that's carbon-based, pretty much. So the Boston's batch is, I'm going to try it again, but weird.
But so is Beaten Biscuits, because Beaten Biscuits was what I did in ours. Everything's tasting bad. This is why I'm not drinking right now. Everything tastes awful. I drank last night, and I should have. I wish I had remembered, but I really totally did not even think about that. We went out to dinner last night. Where did we go? What did we do? I can't even remember dinner. Oh, I had etouffee.
Yeah,
and that actually tasted like normal. Only
Tom Brady pissed in the Boston's batch.
Maybe. It could be. Only if you're in most of the country. See, we're from Arizona. Our spring is February. And it's beautiful. All the cactuses bloom and everything. And then by the time everyone else has their spring, everything's dead. What on earth is going on?
I think it's the camera connecting.
And disconnecting and connecting.
It's probably got some sort of timer on it.
So
the third book is released, a Snuffleupagus batch.
Okay, so with all the Snuffleupagus talk, someone needs to get with like ADHD fishing ADHD whiskey, and let him know that like one of his picks needs to have a Snuffleupagus sticker on it, because that would be fucking amazing. And maybe even
Beaten Biscuits is good.
Okay, nothing tastes good for me, so
okay, well that's just you then.
I'm screwed up in the head and in the mouth and a little bit of everything.
Beaten Biscuits taste like Booker's. Ooh, can I have my Gatorade, please? It's on the very edge.
Steve says to hit Perry with a StreamYard link. Yes, we will gladly do that. What do you want? What
my Gatorade, please.
Haterade.
Haterade.
Hey, this is bad. What are we supposed to be drinking? You are going to make me sad. In fact, you should be like fail. Like, shut up. What is talking to us?
I have no clue.
Something's talking through your mic.
Probably. Shit doesn't come through mics.
I understand that, but what's over there? Somebody was like having a computerized voice.
We were talking about Gatorade.
Haterade. And actually, I was making fun of Gatorade. So, But yeah, I've been all out of sorts this past month and a half, and I keep having every week it's something. There's always some drama every Friday.
Oh, there I go. I can do it that way.
What are you doing?
I'm emailing Perry.
Well, hurry.
Actually, Perry, it's going to come through Facebook.
Facebook
Yeah.
is what he's on.
Bear.
There you go.
There you go, buddy. All right. So Perry is invited to said chat. Oh, shit.
Thank you very much, Chip.
Chip.
We appreciate you. And I will drink the rest of my nasty Bookers and everything else that tastes like shit.
Coming in strong, sir. You, sir, are...
Cheers.
I'm going to do... some Elijah Craig 139.4 for that. What is up?
Snuffleupagus juice. I'm loving the Snuffleupagus. Like, that is amazing. And I hope that there's like a ongoing like battle between all the channels
Coconut
to
water
see
for
who can
electric.
say
You should get some
Snuffleupagus.
coconut water.
Coconut water is amazing. Meow.
Oh.
What are you drinking?
Is that small batch? Freddie, if you're talking about this is Elijah Craig 139.4.
Good morning.
It is old version of the old label, sorry, of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Perry, what's up, buddy?
Hi, Kyle.
What's
Hi,
up,
buddy.
man?
So, we had this weird thing going about Snuffleupagus in our hangout, and apparently, we super bombed you with it, and it was funny for a little bit, and now I kind of apologize, but also at the same time,
Don't
like,
ever apologize.
it was
You
really
don't
fun.
apologize.
It was really fun to see you guys get confused about it. So
I think there needs to be an ongoing thing. Let's see which channel says Snuffleupagus the most, and that would be an awesome, like, have it bleed through everyone and be like, everyone just start talking about Snuffleupagus.
all right, so weird thread that we've now created for other people.
And
But
Was that you or Matt that started that?
no, I started it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we hopped over to Matt's stream as well, and
is Matt just confused?
yeah, everybody. Well, I don't think that Matt actually saw most of what we were posting
Gotcha.
because
that
he's
feeling
gotten
good?
Matt's gotten so professional that he doesn't have time for us little folk. But that's not true. Matt is
Matt always has time for all.
no, he's still the best.
He is probably the funniest whiskey guy out there.
I think so too. I think he's
Like,
got us beat in terms of comedy.
The podcasters, the YouTubers, the writers, like
Oh,
he is
100%.
just fucking crazy,
Off the
like crazy funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, he's definitely got us beat. And I thought I was doing good stuff on my Patreon page with some bonus episodes, but
Right.
he's totally cornered the market.
Oh, I can't even imagine what his like outtakes and stuff look like.
What? Hold on. The wife is asking if I want Chinese food. What kind?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what.
I think he said
She said-
Chinese.
Oh, Chinese? Yeah, he wants some Chinese.
I think it was Chinese.
Yeah, what's up?
Troll game is strong. Are you having? Was that your Chinese order for food or what?
No. She was bringing home leftovers.
So
Yeah.
yes, someone in the chat says that the troll game is strong with hashtag Snuffleupagus. I think that you may have started something, Perry. You got Perry
Heck
Pours, and now we
yes.
got hashtag Snuffleupagus.
There has to be something that's bourbon related, I feel like. But
And just put a sticker on a bottle. It's now officially bourbon related, and it can keep on going.
but you're also still walking through the shop. Well, I mean, you have to go back through the. Yeah. Okay.
Hi.
That's Lucy. So, all right, now you're out of the shot. Okay, bye. This is great.
Now I'm out of the shot.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to
Michael
get wine.
Forbes says Matt taught him to hide his bourbon from his wife.
Please don't. Like, we have more bottle. If you were actually hiding it, we'd be in real trouble.
Oh, you don't know about all the secret stashes.
I'm sure I'm going to open a panel at the office and there's going to be like an open wall and it's going to be like a giant room of another 700 million bottles.
Jeez.
I give up. I gave up a while ago.
I don't know what that was, Perry, but that looks delicious.
It was an egg roll.
Oh man,
I
We had
love
those in the fridge,
that
actually.
I have just totally bombed your stream with nonsense content.
You're fine. It is amazing. This
we
is
ac-
what we're here for.
We actually have
What are
Vietnamese
you
for
even
dinner.
drinking right now?
I'm drinking the Elijah Craig
Booker's.
Barrel Proof,
I think.
and
I think
Oh.
I'm trying to power through the Booker's Boston's batch.
Boston batch.
Mm,
Have you had it yet?
I have not. No, I haven't.
No.
It's weird. I want
Like,
to
try
taste it not on antibiotics though, because everything's tasting like shit. Everything I love. and
Try it
that's
at a
sad.
bar or something, but yeah, like unless you just have to have it, I would try it before you.
No, I'll
Well-
get samples from Chad and Sarah.
Yeah, I
Because I haven't
would.
even had the first batch.
We haven't either.
yeah.
There's a long story on that one. I'm a little sad and hurt and jaded.
Oh, 2001 Granny's
I've heard that one's really good.
batch. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what. I
Okay.
mean.
Yeah, it's.
No,
I
Jason.
haven't had it yet, but everyone keeps saying liquid peanut butter, and I am all in on that.
Ooh.
I'm curious if I'm going to get peanut butter or am I going to get cashews, because everyone talks about how everything tastes like peanut butter and I think it tastes like cashews. So there's that. No, we're not drunk yet, Jason. That's not. Yeah. You just missed you poured a Whistle Pig 10-year rye. That sounds good. Yes, sir.
Medicine.
Yes, sir.
So
Oh,
yeah, everyone says it's a peanut bomb. I'm all in on that. Oh,
I
Dude.
love this, by the way. This
What's
is the
that?
best stream ever. It's like, what are you drinking? I don't know. What are you eating? Well, something that my wife just brought me.
now we had Vietnamese for dinner, so I had some pho and Vietnamese egg rolls.
Ooh, okay.
So
Yeah.
that's
I
We
had
don't make it-
leftovers initially, but then Lucy brought me these other leftovers. So-
right.
Leftover night's awesome. That's when you can have Italian, Japanese, Chinese, and Mexican all in one.
Like in our town, there's really nothing but
Fast food and
Mexican and fast food and fried chicken. Like that's it. So anytime we actually get to a city like Huntsville, we're always trying to find like some Thai or Vietnamese or German, like something that we can't get.
Yeah, we get some good German food down in Huntsville. I have to give it
Oh,
that.
I love German food.
Mhm.
I mean, it's Huntsville, NASA. They brought over all the Germans.
Oh yeah,
Your cashews haven't come in yet, Jason. You got to give the Girl Scouts some time, my man. You either pay for shipping or you have to do it on Girl Scout time. And
Wait,
just
so-
like
Girl Scouts are doing cashews now.
they do nuts and chocolates and magazines, because
Wait,
and then they do cookies. Yeah,
Cookies in the
cookies
spring,
in there
and then
in January through March.
chocolate
Nuts in
the fall.
September and October. But Jason ordered some from my daughter because he's amazing, and she hit him up because she hits everyone up. In fact, she wanted to go into our Patreon chat and ask everybody if they wanted nuts and chocolates, and I'm like, no sunshine. Someone got wind of cookies in the spring, and everyone was like, cookies, and so now she's like, all right, let's do some business, and I'm like, no, you need to go.
So
We tried.
Dramsic says the Granny's batch smells like the floor of Texas Roadhouse.
wow.
That's
With dried out peanut shell. I'm gonna take that as
Specific.
a good thing. I'm gonna take that as a good thing.
I need something that's gonna taste good.
Wild Turkey 101. Just hard to
right.
go wrong with it.
Well, everything tastes bad.
Right?
When Booker's is tasting bad for me, that's a bad day.
I'm gonna eat another half a piece of chicken, and then I'm gonna stop eating and being rude to everybody.
You won't be the first time that there's been food eaten on this channel. It won't be the last. You're fine.
So I was thinking about that earlier today. Earlier in our history, like a year ago, we had like a 3-hour live stream, and
Yeah.
we had gotten like three
Sloppy
and a half
drunk.
hours, and we were getting we brought out the cutting board with the
Cheese
cheese
and
and
the
sausage and
crackers.
crackers, and like Someone was like, I feel like this is the after show. I was like, this is definitely the after show.
That's fantastic.
This is my problem. I get started drinking and I'm not going to bed. Like I get up at 6 a.m. I go to bed at 3 a.m. and that's just the way it is. And I'm going to shut down everything. And at some point I'm like, I haven't eaten dinner.
You ever handed me my Gatorade?
I did.
You did not.
I so did. And you did just that. And maybe I didn't because I was bashing it.
Mm-hmm.
But every once in a while, it's like I didn't eat dinner, and I've now drank a consumption of like a ridiculous amount of high liquor alcohol, and maybe I should have eaten because it's bad.
All right, guys. Top shelf or bottom shelf?
Perry, your call.
Oh, top shelf.
Okay. Four Roses limited edition or Weller full proof or Wild Turkey 17 year?
Ooh.
Wild Turkey 17 is what they
Do 17 year and I'll drink it with you.
Okay. Done. So I have to get it my pedestal down because it's been my pedestal box all night.
Everything's tasting like cherry cola.
That would be amazing, right?
Oh,
now.
that's what I thought that the Ezra Barrel Proof tasted like for a
Really?
long time.
And I don't want it.
That was the only thing I could get off of it was cherry cola.
And see, everyone likes that flavor profile. It's gross.
It's not.
Well, maybe I'm gross because everyone else likes it. So therefore, I guess I'm wrong because when everyone else is saying it's good and you're like, no, that makes you wrong.
This is a democracy, and 51% of the people can rule over the other 49% because
It's a true story.
somehow that's fair.
Okay, I'm not finding any bourbon I like tonight. I'm going to switch to wine. We're going to actually maybe beer. I need something with carbonation. I wonder if I have any bourbon beer. Bourbon beer. Let's go find bourbon beer.
Mm.
We have
Dude.
bourbon beer.
Aaron, I've already had a couple beers tonight. I don't think I need any more.
So, what's your thoughts on the 17 year?
You know what? I really like it.
I do too. It's
And
freaking
what's
fantastic.
what's odd about it too. Let me display it, by the way. What's odd about it is that I really liked it at first, and then I didn't like it as much in between, and then at the end, I really liked it again.
Right.
Like it's a very it really changes every time I've had it.
It's
So
I would totally like go with that. Like it does change. Sadly enough, one of our big Patreon supporters bought a bottle because of how good I said it was, and he tasted it. He's like, it tastes like Band-Aids. I don't like it. I was like, Band-Aids? Like,
no,
I was
that's
like,
a
dude,
scotch. Somebody switched over a scotch with your
right? And I was
with
like,
your Turkey 17 year.
I was like, bro, that's got to be the bottle. Like, I went back and tasted it. I was like,
Yeah.
I get no Band-Aids like whatsoever on this. And so I sent him a sample of mine, and he's like, yeah, I taste Band-Aids. I was like,
Wow.
wow, all right. Like, sorry, man. But what do you
I'm getting into
It's-
bourbon wine. Leave me alone. Nothing tastes good. Everything tastes like shit. I'm tired of being sick.
You know
I've
what you could do, Aaron, is take a really good bourbon,
Done that.
do 2 ounces of it, and then take a dropper and take 2 or 3 drops, maybe closer to 4 of wine, and drop it into your bourbon.
That sounds amazing.
So it's like a wine finished bourbon without actually going through the process.
I might have to try that when I don't have my taste. So I've been on 2 different antibiotics now. I'm on day 12 of my of antibiotics, and I'm just toe up. Like my stomach's toe up, my mouth's toe up. Like I can't taste anything. Like, apparently, I'm sorry for bashing. I'll bash Booker's later after it opens up and breathes. But my bashing of Booker's last night was like maybe it may have been premature. But like everything tonight is tasting like crap, and I'm just really not enjoying this. It's really sad. So I'm hoping. I had wine last night. Drank a glass of wine. It tasted like crap.
You're sitting like real low on the screen. You're like,
I'm really low on the
I don't
screen.
wanna do it. No. It's just like you've got this feeling of like, I don't want to do this.
No, I want to drink something that tastes good. Like, that's the whole reason why I drink everything is because it tastes good. And now I'm like, this isn't.
Try my bourbon and wine thing.
I'm worried. Well, I can't get a bourbon to taste good first, so I don't want to ruin like a good bourbon.
Okay, so just start with Elijah Craig.
We've got name something. We've got all sorts of
Elijah
crap.
Craig. Just a Elijah Craig small batch.
How about a barrel proof? Let's just do an Elijah Craig barrel proof, and we'll go. I don't drink low proof. I really don't. So
okay, that's fine.
94
That's
proof
fine.
isn't going to do it for me. But I'll go grab an Elijah Craig because even that tasted a little weird last night, and I really like Elijah Craig. That's my go-to.
Grab the sherry while you're up.
The bottle of sherry that we cook with. You don't want to drink.
No, not that. The good sherry.
We have good sherry up there.
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Okay, never mind.
All right, grab the Cabernet.
No, I have a bottle of sherry. It's 25 or 28 year or something, like Pedro Jimenez XO.
Oh wow,
really nice. Like, it's crazy. Yes, a couple times. It's in a 375 bottle. It may be in this cabinet. But anyway, like when you take the bottle and like go like this with it, like the whole side of the glass is just coated.
Yeah,
Like it's like a syrup.
So
Anyway, I've been taking that just like you said, and taking just a few drops of it and putting it in a bourbon.
So
And-
we did that with Armagnac a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It was amazing.
Which
It was-
which Armagnac?
So we actually did it with a few.
I'm mad. I'm gonna drink some Armagnac. Let's get some yak going.
I-
Yak is good.
I love Armagnac.
I love
and,
it too.
And I've said like if all the bourbon and the rye in the world disappeared, I would drink Armagnac.
Gross.
That would
I know,
be my
we drank it
replacement.
all.
We did.
When? This thing was
Yeah.
weird.
It was weird.
I can't.
No,
find the
dude,
sherry.
that would be awesome, man. Like,
How about Armagnac
I-
finished bourbon? No, let me go get the. Here's
Yeah, I know, like,
but
a
I
lot of
mean, like
people-
there is an Armagnac finished bourbon, but I'm talking about like an Armagnac blended with bourbon.
right? I mean, I'm down to
And-
try that.
Yeah, and,
Probably not with
and
the
you know,
17
with-
year, but
in
519 dead. Let's try 519 with wine. I don't know if I have a dropper though. Let's make it interesting because I don't know where a dropper is.
I'll do so. Here's what I'll do. I
okay.
know I have a dropper somewhere. I'm gonna have to drop out for a second, but I'm
Oh, I
gonna
have one
do.
We have a dropper right here.
I'll do rare breed. I'll
Okay.
do like 2 ounces of rare breed and 3 or 4 drops of the red wine we have open right now.
Okay.
I just
Sound good?
opened 1,000 stories. So you said 2 ounce pour?
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
Kyle.
So
probably good.
I have to go
Quiet.
grab the wine real quick, but I'll be right back. I'm just gonna mute my mic and
Cool.
We're good.
Do it to it,
we're
man.
here. Okay.
Let's play. Because science.
All right. So Aaron is grabbing some wine.
I already have it.
Yep.
So there is Elijah Craig B519, and I hope I don't destroy it. And there was 1 drop. 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5. Let's see what this does. Because, don't make Snuffleupagus yak. I don't yak. I should yak. There's a lot of nights that everyone's like, Aaron, you really are, like, way too wasted. You really should go throw up. And I'm like, no, I'm great. Let's keep drinking. Yeah, that's me. I'm a woohoo girl. Sorry, y'all.
So I may do this next if you guys pick top year.
I
Or top
love
shelf.
Armagnac.
26 year single barrel proof Armagnac. And God dang, is it good.
I'm not used to like seeing it so far away. I feel like that camera is like miles away from us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bizarre. I feel like also this isn't reality. Like I feel like we should like I should do this and watch like the digital thing go on. But
Or like that, it's like a photography backdrop, like just a piece of vinyl back
yeah,
there.
it doesn't look real. Anywho, not enough of me and my.
Rare breed and sherried Scotch.
That
Ooh,
sounds good.
that does sound interesting.
I'm ready to play with that. Let's see what this does. Oh, I've got to get this taste down my mouth.
So I kind of want to go find
Oh.
that bottle.
D
of
Brown
sherry.
says you need to be doing bottom, and you have not done bottom.
I've done lots of bottoms tonight.
I just poured. Okay, so far I've had 2 Bookers, the 4 Roses. What year is this one? It's a limited edition.
I haven't done the Evan Williams yet. I think I'll do-
2017 limited edition. Oh, we're almost out of that.
All right, so Evan Williams bottled and bond or Wild Turkey 101. What's it gonna be?
101.
Well,
Or
they're gonna
Williams
pick.
is good too.
They're gonna pick. They're both good. I mean, I like both of them, so I didn't grab any bottles I don't like. Except now that you grabbed that what's it called? Booker's that's just weird. Mick,
Everything tastes
good
so
night,
weird.
sir. Let me know if you're in town this weekend, and yeah, I'll be
He's-
scraping the floor.
You have to drive up to Franklin. You have to drive right by us.
Yeah, Mick, if you're in town, you didn't get to try this last time, so that's you. That's yours, buddy. You can feel free to try it. Old Crow, I do have Old Crow somewhere, but
It's probably in the wall of boxes of bourbon that are to go to the studio whenever we end up having a studio. I'm almost giving up on it.
we are so close.
Give up.
We are so close.
Okay, so how many drops did you put in there, Perry? I know that your mic's muted.
Yep, still
You're welcome.
muted.
Sorry, I forgot.
You're
Yeah.
good.
It should be good now. No,
I think this needs more wine.
total. But I think it was like
Did you say drops or
So,
drop or
it-
full? That
I
sounds a
said
lot more.
drops, but even still, I went like a half a dropper full,
There
which
you go.
basically was about 8.
Yeah.
So
You gotta have a little bit of a wine like tinge to it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's now like got like a wine tingy to it.
Yeah.
Give it a little bit of color.
but I haven't put my bourbon in yet.
Mm-mm.
So hold on.
Mine has bourbon in it. Ooh, that actually tastes decent. It's the first thing I've drank all day that's tasted like something.
You could thank Perry for that.
I can. Thank you, Perry.
I
like-
try.
you used to it's not trying. Evan Williams peach. Peach.
Is there really an Evan Williams peach?
Oh wait, is that the thing that we got that's disgusting? No, that was Crown Royal peach. We have.
Yeah,
that
I was
Royal
gonna say there's a Crown Royal peach.
It's gross.
Oh, okay.
It's
People
really gross.
fawn over that.
Don't. It's just drink. No. Did you really get this? Holy shit. You gotta go lower. You gotta go lower. That's
Ugh.
Jim Beam Peach.
Oh, Jim Beam Peach, not
Not Evan Williams, but my phone is totally meowing at me. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear the meows.
Probably. It's loud.
I get a massage at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow morning, so that's awesome. We'll see if I'm hungover or not.
You
We
very
don't
well
know-
might be.
If I don't drink any more water, I will be because I haven't had nearly enough.
So
Go ahead.
go ahead, Kyle.
No, go ahead.
So for me doing something like this, I feel like the higher proof the better.
Well, that's the standard answer for anything.
Well, I mean, yeah, but my thought is what you are doing is you are introducing basically a lower proof spirit to one that has spent enough time maturing at a higher proof to where it's not going to contradict the higher proof spirit. Right?
Okay.
So say and like I probably went no, I think I went about right with the wine on this, but like
I think I need to add a little bit more.
Armagnac is about 80 proof. Right. I think that's as low as it normally goes. So
Only low
my thought is 110 or above if you're trying to mix something like
Right.
that. So, and this is totally unfounded. I have no scientific proof
Okay.
behind it or anything. But what you're basically trying to do is maintain the initial bourbon flavor or rye flavor or whatever, while still introducing something that adds to the overall flavor profile.
Yeah.
So that's
Of course.
why, I think it's really important. Say if you take like 2 ounces of rare breed, which is what I did. And actually I might need to add a little bit more of rare breed, but if you take like 2 ounces of that, maybe add like 4 or 5 drops of whatever your mixing alcohol is, right? Because I feel like that's going to be more indicative of the blending process than just like 1 part this, 1 part that, and then what's it going to be like? Because I mean, if you're trying to replicate like a barrel aged beer or a stout,
Yeah,
like
that's hard.
you're not going 1 part beer, 1 part bourbon,
No.
or 1 part stout, 1 part bourbon. You're going like at least 2 or 3 parts beer with some drops of bourbon to replicate that process. So
Yep.
that's my thinking in
That's
general.
gonna have to be my next one because like it's not a good night unless you've done beer, wine, hard liquor, champagne,
Unless you
or-
just go the whole gamut.
right. But I don't have any beer that's on ice right now. So
Perry, have you ever tried barrel proof Armagnac?
it's good.
The highest proof I've had has been like 95 or 98 proof.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not like
They're
crazy
not
high proof.
high proof, but the flavor.
No, and I'm not saying that you have to go low proof
Right.
with it. I'm just saying that if you are trying to impart flavor to
Oh, yeah.
the dominant spirit, then you should probably go lower proof. I definitely like higher proof Armagnacs. I'm not saying that that's bad by any means.
No, I
No,
totally
he was
agree. I was just
asking
making sure. It was sitting here in front of me, and I was like, I wonder if Perry's had some of this. Like,
which
but you
which
said
one
you
is
love
that?
Armagnac, so
That is
Which
an
one is that,
elixir
Kyle?
pick.
it's a
Ooh.
Boss Armagnac de Lord 93,
Oh,
26-year single barrel proof.
that's my birth year.
Is it
Yeah.
What year is it?
93?
Oh my! You just made me feel really old.
I'm a baby, and I got a baby on the way.
He's just a baby.
When is said child expected?
About 5 weeks from now.
So any minute, basically.
Pretty much. I mean,
We've got about
I
2
am
weeks left.
I
We
am
have 2
anticipating probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks, because both Lucy and her sister were born early. So
Well,
and
cheers on
she's-
that. She will be happier the sooner it's the earlier it is.
and so will I.
So Steve A, right?
Yeah, of
Who
course.
doesn't?
Yeah, he's one of my moderators.
Yeah.
He's everyone's moderator. I mean,
Yeah, right?
I'm not positive that he doesn't have like multiple like copies of himself, because he is in everybody's
Everything.
live stream day or night. Like, he is in there.
We were doing the hangout earlier, and he was also watching your live stream while we were doing the hangout. And I was like, why do I hear Kyle talking right now? And he goes, "Well, I'm moderating." And I was like, "Oh, that's right." And that's kind of where the Snuffleupagus thing came from. Because we were talking about it earlier, and then all of a sudden we were like, let's capitalize on this.
Right.
Everyone joined in, and I really thought it was amazing because now my brain starts going and it doesn't stop. So I'm going, what is Snuffleupagus?
So Steve said he's done some homebrewing bourbon barrel versions, homebrewing beer. And he says about half a cup bourbon soaked into oak cubes added to 5 gallons of beer.
What are oak
sounds
cubes?
Awesome.
I know, like the oak spirals. I can only imagine it's
Yeah, that's
something
what I was thinking
similar?
too. So there's There's
I wanna
cubes
play.
of oak.
I will say those oak spirals work really fast.
You got to be really careful
Like,
with those.
really
oak sprouts.
fast.
I've got one sitting around here somewhere that came with a wild turkey gift set or something.
Right.
So I'll have to try that
Your
at some point too.
fork somewhere.
Probably.
Sorry, it wasn't air proof.
Yeah.
You know what? This
Man,
is the first thing that's tasted good in 3 days, so I'm really excited. Thank you, Perry.
Well, you are so welcome, Aaron.
So if you're on antibiotics with that nasty taste in the back of your throat that everything tastes like, and you can't get rid of it
Wait.
no matter how many times you brush your teeth.
Wait, so are you doing the Armagnac or the wine?
I did.
She's
this
doing
is
the wine.
I'm gonna go to
Okay.
Armagnac now.
I'm gonna try the Armagnac now. What should I grab?
I
bourbon?
still think that Rare Breed is the ideal blend for it.
Armagnac, really? I don't know if we
I-
have.
I-
We don't have. That is one we don't have on the table. Do we have any Russells? I mean, I know it's higher proof, but it's
Go Elijah Craig. See what you think about the Elijah Craig with it. I know that you have an older Elijah Craig barrel proof.
The 139.
No, I brought out the one B519. I just poured it.
Oh yeah, you did. Let's do
Here,
that
here.
one.
Go with
more
that
easy to
one.
come
Go with
by.
a more recent one that's
That's
not
much
gonna
more easy to come
upset
by.
you.
I went with the one that was the most empty. So I was
So how much do you have poured there, Kyle, before you?
I would say about a quarter of a teaspoon, maybe half a teaspoon.
Yeah,
but
maybe
not-
half a teaspoon though.
So you're probably safe to go 1.5 to 2 ounces with that, I think, because that's
I'm gonna try that one next. Here, cheers on this. I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna try that because
go for it.
I'm super
Go for it.
curious. This is awesome. Like I love playing chemist, and it's not. A good
too. I do too. I think it's so much fun to like just see what we and the I've been thinking about it for a long time and trying different things with it for a long time, but the one fun thing I guess that I've been doing recently is the barrel proof Forgiven, right? So with Rare Breed Rye and Rare Breed Bourbon
Mhm.
both being out, and Wild Turkey Forgiven being a accidental blend between their bourbon and ryes, trying the two rare breeds together at essentially barrel proof and seeing what is the best blend or what is not necessarily the closest to Forgiven, but what is the best quality wise. And
That's always like fun,
it's-
like taking a concept and seeing what you can do with your own
Exactly.
spin. You know what I mean?
exactly, yeah,
Like-
and I have a lot of fun with that.
We don't have any
So
water.
and now that I'm starting to get into non whiskey stuff, it's
So-
even more fun.
D Brown Art Armagnac. It's
Ooh,
a store pick. It's running in at
98 or 99 proof. something like that?
49 and 49 would make it 98, and there's a 7 in there, so 99.4 proof. But it's one of the few. Thanks, Chip. Good night.
Good night, Chip. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you so much, sir. But
Chip.
but Armagnac's one of the few that it's like if it's an 80 proof, even at 80 proof, it's got tons of flavor.
Well, it's because it was like 95 proof at barrel strength. Like
it's
it didn't have to be watered down much, and it's
and I think that's really where I get issues with.
crazy amounts of flavor.
I have real issues with burning at 80 proof for some odd reason where 150 doesn't burn, but I'm weird. So
Well, I agree with you, and that's something that I've been talking about for a long time. Is I truly believe that the more water you add to a spirit, bourbon or otherwise, the more it quote unquote burns.
thank you. Like that is like totally like everyone
Yeah.
makes fun of me. I'm like, bring out the 150 proof. Let's drink.
No,
And everyone's
I
like,
think I have had an easier time drinking barrel proof Elijah Craig at 136, 140, whatever, than I have 80 proof Cabin Still or Benchmark or whatever. I just think that there is something and I've talked about this a few times on the podcast, but there is something about the way that water interacts with alcohol to where it actually doesn't
It fights
It-
it.
right. It doesn't like coalesce. It actually fights against it. And so you wind up with something sharper and spicier and
Now, see,
Ethanol forward.
I think some of
Yeah.
that comes from too, like, I feel like certain whiskeys, right, go into the barrel. Wilderness Trail being one of them. They go in at what, like 100 or 101 proof, something like that.
it's very low. Yeah.
Yeah, but it works. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you go in lower, as like whatever's in the barrel when it ages, like it's adding water to it after it comes out of the barrel.
Right. That's what we're getting at. Like,
You know what I
there's
mean?
No, the water fights when you have like
Right.
160 proof bourbon, or well, I know that's not a thing, but you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh, 160 proof wine.
She would drink it.
I would. I was drinking Flight Risk the other night.
I probably would too. I think that Armagnac is what bourbon would be if it were a wine.
I
So
would agree with that, and
Yep.
it is
Yeah.
damn good. Damn good.
John, there's some of a different barrel down there. So
what were we talking about?
I
Otherwise,
think we're talking about Armagnac. I think that's what John was talking about.
okay.
yeah,
I have so
Um,
many fruit flies in my studio right now. I'm really upset about it.
Okay.
we have
You just see me like randomly reach and try to grab something Cobra Kai
Right.
style.
No,
Like-
we'll just
Just let it go.
yeah.
no, we have our Bourbon Blind Nation meetup in October, and he was asking if there was some more of that Armagnac available.
There will be. I
Oh,
can't
okay.
imagine
That barrel is
it's
gone.
gone, but I can't
Um,
imagine
there's
that
another barrel
Elixir
there
does
that-
not have another barrel of some sort.
He's got another one. It's
Tarek usually holds a couple bags.
Yeah.
Tark's got everything, and that liquor store, like we should do, like we should just go hang out there for a while.
we are on Sunday actually.
I thought we were, but I wanted to make double sure because
Yeah.
Tarek is amazing, and
He's the
liquor
best.
store, you can't get out of there. Like we were going for our barrel pick, and Kyle's like, "Okay, we need to be in and out," and I'm
30
like,
30 minutes.
30 minutes in and out. I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
Nope.
Sorry.
2
How-
hours later.
However, just up the road is called the Fainting Goat. It's a awesome bakery
Coffee shop and bakery.
and bakery. Well, they get in their bakeries local, but it is a coffee
Nice.
shop. I should say coffee shop. And so Kyle was like, "Okay, I'm still here," and I'm like, "I'm getting breakfast because I now have to take my antibiotic because that's how
This was at
long."
this was at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
And we're drinking.
And you've been to Elixir, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you know, like 30 minutes,
It ain't gonna happen.
30 minutes there would be like in and out.
30 minutes there is like 3 hours in real time.
Right. 'cause
Like-
It
that's
really is
how it is. Like,
we were there for 2.5 hours, and I'm like,
and that was
yeah.
a very quick trip. Like,
We both left sober, so there's a start. So,
so
Wow.
of course, I went to go check out, and he's like, "Well, you got to try this," and I was like,
did you get a bottle of
All right,
whatever
let's
we
go
were
try that.
trying? What was that?
No,
one we
that was-
tried?
"Someone brought him that bottle."
Then the
Because
second one, the one that we were gonna
someone
get.
brought him that bottle too, and they
God
didn't have any of
bless
that.
it. I thought he said he was gonna.
No.
No. We got to try some amazing shit, and I was like, I need that, and I need that, and I need that. But I mean, the sampling is amazing up there, and it's super
Oh
smart.
yeah.
I mean, you could be there for days.
What is this comment? Oh, sorry. I read preach as peach.
I did that the first time too.
I was
Oh,
like,
wait,
what are you
peach.
talking about,
Did
D
you
Brown?
drink your peach?
Not yet. No.
Oh,
it's-
see,
it's
you're
here.
failing out on your peoples. Your people said
My
to
peep-
drink
my
your
peepos?
peeps.
My peepos.
Your peepos.
Peepos. My
Your
snuffleupagus.
snuffleupaguses.
My snuffleupagus army.
What is it? Hold on. Sunny days. Everything's okay. I'm gonna sing the whole song. What is it?
Where the air is
Clean.
clean. Can you tell me
Tell
how to get
how to get
to
Sesame
Sesame
Um,
Street?
But they talk about their neighbors and their friends, and there's like a key word in there that they use.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, give me a
You
second.
know what I do know about though, and we were talking about this earlier on my hangout as well. how weird is it that there's just a vampire that hangs out on Sesame Street?
Who counts?
But
Oh, you got aliens too. Don't forget about your wop 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 wop. Your alien. I mean, they got everything. They got aliens and vampires, and
yeah, but there's just a counting vampire
I love him.
who's like 1, 2, 3 murders. Which is
That's
something
what
that
you
you would
used to
totally
laugh
expect from
after him.
Sesame Street because it's definitely,
You know that there's some like hidden
1,
jokes. So,
2,
so I
three,
actually,
3 dead bodies.
so I went to I have a tech degree. I was in theater and
Oh, nice.
yeah, and one of the very first ladies who ever worked in New York worked on Sesame Street and some other ones, but she was actually getting her master's degree during that, and she was totally cool. So I got to chit chat with her and hear about all like
That's
stories and
amazing.
stuff.
I
was fun.
had such a weird fascination with the Muppets. Just I just love the Muppets.
Is Perry
so
a furry?
much.
I think is Perry a furry?
No, I'm definitely not. No. No, I really love
You know what's
Muppets.
better than Muppets though? Like the
Furries?
movies. No, the
Muppet
movies.
movies?
No, not the.
Oh
Muppet
no, I
movies.
totally agree.
I'm talking
I totally
about
agree.
like Labyrinth, where
Oh yeah.
like Jim Henson went to someone who was like, you need to make this creature be able to throw his eyes in this, like Labyrinth. Like my nerddom is like coming out now. Like in all
so
its glory.
Co-N just said Cookie Monster is the best of them all. I would challenge that because I think Cookie Monster is the most wasteful of them all.
Did you hear what they
Um,
did to Cookie Monster though? Cookie Monster is no longer Cookie Monster.
That happened for a period of time, but he is
Is he
now
back?
Cookie Monster again. Yes, he is.
Oh, well,
Wasn't he
thank
like the
God.
broccoli monster for a while?
He
or
was the
something?
Veggie Monster.
Well, he
Veggie
was a Veggie
Monster.
Monster because I have to give it to Sesame Street because they really do. Fraggle Rock was the shit, Scott. Hells yeah.
Fraggle Rock.
Yeah. Like
Never mind.
you're and Dark Crystal was one of my favorite movies as a
Yeah,
kid.
yeah.
I totally was terrified. That's cat. Okay. Sorry, I thought I heard a kid and I heard the cat. My cat-
Aaron's starting to
Whoa.
have hallucinations.
No, we can hear it. Trust me, you might hear it too. But Dark Crystal, like all of the dark Muppets and all of like the non-kid version of that stuff, you're like, that's not a kid's movie. Not at all.
D Brown, what did I say? You said, "How dare you?"
I
Was
didn't
it about
hear you say, like,
was it about
What?
Cookie Monster?
oh,
That
probably.
he's
Probably.
the most wasteful? How is that offensive? Like he eats basically 25% of all the cookies that he shoves into his face.
Throwing
That is a
cookies.
pure factual statement.
Well, if you're only throwing cookies instead of eating them, and you're not eating them, so therefore you're saving calories, and you can continue to be the Cookie Monster and not like grow huge. Oh, they're
Yeah,
rad.
I don't even know what's happened at this point. I
Just keep drinking. It'll be fine.
Okay.
We're talking
Cheers.
about monsters and furries. I mean,
You know, it's a great movie and one that I often forget
Did you
how much I
snarf
love it.
bourbon?
Monsters Inc.
Monsters
I
Inc. is
love Monsters
amazing.
I
Inc.
love Monsters
You
Inc.
make me
And
snarf bourbon, and I swear to God, you're not gonna like life after this live. That came close.
but I
No.
always forget how much I love Monsters Inc. And then I see it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite childhood memories. Seeing this movie.
Do I want to even
So
say
you-
when that came out from when? I
So
was
I
in high
remember
school.
when that came out. Okay.
What year
And
was
here
that?
is why I remember when that came out. I was working at the movie theater when that came out.
Wow.
And it came out on Christmas Day, which I had to work.
All right,
The
hold on.
movie
Let me try to guess the year. I can't
Okay.
remember for sure.
I was in
2004?
college.
Nope.
Ooh.
Two.
I was in
I wanna
college.
say
2002, really?
I was in
Because
college.
I graduated in 03, so it was before then.
Okay.
So he was either 2 or 3.
Wow.
And
But,
I was, God, I
it-
feel so old.
The movie theater itself was in so like we were supposed to
1835.
clean the movie theater after every movie, right?
Yeah.
It was literally like a concession stand blew up inside of the theater. The only thing we could do, would give us like 15 minutes before the next movie started. We were literally just taking brooms and shoving popcorn and stuff like under the seat because there was physically no way to clean up everything before they were starting to let people in. Like it was so bad,
Thanks, Pixar. Thanks, Disney.
right?
They're ruining movie theaters in America.
They
ruined-
literally ruined
well,
that movie.
They are now. So our friends, I'm gonna give a total plug out to like the little man here. Our friends own a movie theater here in town because our town's
Oh,
too
nice.
small to have like a real
2 theaters.
It's 2 theaters and it is family owned. They switch their movies out. Disney makes them hold on to movies for 3 weeks. So you can imagine like a family owned business or 4 weeks. I think it's
Right.
actually 4 for Disney.
I think it's 4, yeah.
But you can imagine a family owned business that's the only movie theater in town. They have 2 screens and they have to hold on to something for 4 weeks. But they have literally been struggling because it's their family business. COVID's
Yeah.
taken over.
Yeah.
They're now streaming movies straight to their Disney Plus, which is
Wow.
killing like anyone that has like that's not one of the big corporations. And I'm going, no. Thank you, the rat. I love Disney, don't get me wrong. I had a pass for years. I'm going back there. I was supposed to be there this summer, but things that happened. Disneyland's still not open. The rat really doesn't care about anything but profit, and it makes me so mad because I was like, Disney would be spinning in his grave right now.
You
No,
grew up-
and I mean, I have to agree with that. I think that it was ridiculous that Disney World opened up when they did, and I know that they put restrictions in place and everything, but I mean, there were so many people who.
Oh,
were,
really?
who were-
Because I heard there was nobody there.
No. The lines were still way overflown. Yeah.
See, I'm trying to avoid all that. I was like, if Disney opens, I was hoping they would open back Disneyland because I'm from California. My family's out there.
Yeah.
I was like, we'll go out there. If Disneyland opens in July, we'll go out for fall break and it'll be amazing because airfare is still cheap. And they still haven't opened. So now I'm pushing back till next year and I'm beyond. D Brown says you need another egg roll.
No, I don't right now. I'm
Remember,
very full. I
Remember.
had enough food to hold me over, but I am actually going to go ahead and hop off here.
We
And I
need to hop
appreciate
off
you
also.
guys letting me hang
Aw.
out with y'all for a while.
Yeah,
Um,
thanks for coming
I-
on and thanks for the snuffleupagus. That made my night.
so I am in what I'm calling my like what is it, like final tour or grand tour of like hangouts and live streams and everything
right.
before the baby comes. So this was a nice addition to it
You're
because
having
You are welcome anytime.
anytime. Just let
oh,
us
and
know.
I appreciate it. It's just it's gonna be a while before I
Oh, for sure.
Get
get
it.
to the point where I can do extracurricular things that are not related to my own content.
Right.
We get it. We
Yep.
totally get it.
But I appreciate you guys, and it's great to hang out with you for a little bit. And love y'all, and stay good, stay drunk, I
Too.
guess.
And I love the podcast. We listen to you on the road all the time. And
Aw,
everywhere else,
thanks.
so
Aw,
cheers.
thanks. Cheers, y'all.
I don't have any
Appreciate you,
paracourse, but Cheers, Mama.
Appreciate you guys too. Bye.
Take it
Bye.
easy.
so Kyle's trying to kick me off. Tell him why he shouldn't.
D Brown says, "How's that turkey? It's fantastic.
You still have to drink your low bottom peach shit
Why? Why?
because the nation has.
They said Evan Williams peach. This is Jim Beam peach.
Oh, fuck.
Totally different.
Damelo. I do this for my citizens. See, Kyle won't do it for you.
I was
I
going to
do.
pour it in my glass.
I beat you.
You're going to do it, aren't you?
Hell yeah, I am.
Oh, I thought you were going to drink it straight out of the bottle.
I thought about it actually.
It's only like 18% alcohol. There's not enough to
Oh
kill
Jesus!
COVID.
No. It's 32.5, which is 65. Oh God, you guys, come on.
It's okay. There's plenty of sugar in there to overpower the water. I think we did actually decide.
You know what? In peach tea,
That would be really good. in
that
peach
wouldn't be
tea.
so horrible.
I think we did this side by side with the Crown Royal peach.
The
and
Crown Royal
this
peach was
one.
worse.
This was better.
Ugh, but that's so sugary and gross.
It is very sugary.
Okay, so
You want to say how sugary my Gatorade is again?
I think I need your Gatorade. I need something. Lord God, I don't want to drink my wine. It's gonna
This
take
is
me
half
more.
water anyway, so
This needs some liquid IV in it at this point. God.
it's just half water Gatorade.
Okay, so whoever wanted me to drink 80 proof bourbon can kiss my ass. I don't know who it was. They were smart enough to remove their comments before I could comment more, but flavor liqueurs are good if you add them to something. God, that's awful.
It is not awful.
It's not authentic peach. Now, I wanted you want to know I wanted
Authentic.
authentic. It's a technical term. I would
I'm
love
rinsing
to cut up
this out
some
with
peaches.
Gatorade.
Yeah, I need to do something. God damn, that was awful.
Oh, I have another glass,
That's awful too. Jesus Christ.
but not nearly as sugary.
No, that was like
This is
syrup.
literally like half sugar. It's gotta
It's
be.
really bad out.
It's
You know what
gotta
I
be.
want to do is actually cut up some peaches, put them in some Evan Williams bottled and bond, and then we'll have peaches like all year round because the alcohol preserves it, right?
Mhm.
There you go. That's gross too. Does Jim really need to put out a peach, but they're a business? Huh? Richie, I don't get it. And I may be toasted, and that might be why I don't get
They
it.
don't need to put out a peach, but money.
Kyle, have you told Aaron about your giveaway stuff? What giveaway stuff? Does that answer your question? Wheels, what are you giving away? I know we're giving away samples we've been giving away samples for people who hit up our super chats and make us drink more because we need to get
Sample of anything that's on the table, by the way.
Yep, for anyone that super chats us. So far, I think Chip's in the lead.
No, Brandon's doing a charity thing.
No shit. See,
Yes.
Kyle didn't tell me what.
I am terrible.
So PM me. You need to friend me
That
on
was
Facebook. Yes, that is Peach.
That was
Private
not
message
Peach.
me. I will hook you up with something. And if Kyle's not nice to me, it'll be something.
That was Booker's.
Yep, that's Booker's.
That was Booker's. I
That
can
you know
smell the
what? I
empty
can't even
glass.
tell you what Booker's that is. Can you go that far? Of course, I'm cheating.
Biscuits.
I was cheating
Beaten
a little
biscuits.
bit. I remembered. I put it in my
Oh.
glass.
I was like, how do you remember?
Because I am that damn good.
Richie, where you
Wheels,
going, buddy?
Message me on Facebook. Friend me because Facebook doesn't let you see messages from people that aren't friends, and we'll make that happen. Something awesome. I'll grab a random bottle out of Kyle's boxes. It'll hate me, so it'll be cool.
Jonathan, I would. I don't have much Pikesville left. It's in the cabinet.
Is it
For
really in the
whatever-
cabinet?
Yeah,
Like that cabinet or that cabinet?
that cabinet.
That cabinet. We've got 5 cabinets now. John, cheers on that.
Cheers.
You.
I need a bourbon.
Yep,
Taint.
you do. And we will definitely be taking pictures. I think there's only been 2 super chats tonight. Am I right on this? Or I came
There
in
is.
late. I came in late.
John and Chip.
John and Chip. So you got a 50-50 shot on whether or not you get some. We got some really cool stuff out tonight.
You get to pick a sample of anything you want on the table.
I wouldn't recommend the wine. So I mean, there is that.
No, Richie, man, we're still live, bro. You know what
Richie,
it is.
No.
The Z.
Until Kyle picks me up, throws me over his shoulder, and tells me to go to bed like you did at our barrel pick, I'm here.
Um,
You drink.
Moose.
I win. Sorry. Big ups on the new Whiskey Hut. Thanks. It's coming.
Bro, it is so close.
I need to get all this
um,
alcohol out of our house and out of our out of the office. So I'm scared. I'm really scared we don't have enough room in there for all of our bottles.
Oh, I have planned it out. There's more than enough room.
I really, really hope so.
There's more
'cause
than enough room. Between the right wall and the left wall, there's enough room. It's a 26-foot by 16-foot room, so we should.
And
be
I'm
good.
worried about spacing.
26 foot by 17 foot, 16 foot. It's in there.
Mm. I don't
the
even.
right wall
Do
is
you
literally
even know how many bottles we own at this point?
26 feet, floor to ceiling, shelving.
Right, but it's every 18 inches, which only means
I figured out
6.
on those boards, I can comfortably fit 10 bottles per foot.
You're fine. We'll take care of it, Wills. You're fine. Don't have my phone on me at this point. I have no clue where it ran off to. I'll find it in the morning, and we'll get you something. Also, private message me your address so that we can totally make that happen. And no, I just found out about this, and I'm going to totally need a reminder because at 7:30 I need to be up.
Robot Scott!
Scott!
Scotty
Cheers!
boy! Cheers!
When was the last time I had Joseph Magnus? I really don't know. Tonight, maybe, if you
Scott-
keep talking.
Scott heard 50-50 chances, and now
He
he's...
was like, ooh, 1 in 3. That makes it
1 in 3
33.
sounds great.
33% chance of winning is also awesome. So Kyle's actually adding names to a spreadsheet right now. It's Wheels, Chip, and Scott.
Was it Brandon?
Brandon. Where are you getting
Wheels.
Wheels is, yes. Wheels is Brandon.
It was John and Scott.
I swear Wheels was in on this too. Oh no, I was talking to Wheels about you're right. See, see, this is why we do this during the live. Because by the end of the night, we may not know who's entered in and who's not. Anyhow, yeah, I don't know the last time I had Joseph Magnus. I can tell you I don't like the white label. I do like the gray. The gray is good. The white is bad. Nick calls it Jesus juice. I'm not quite so sure if that's my Jesus juice anymore.
The bottle we had was phenomenal.
Is it it's not a single barrel. Did
No,
they
it was a
reformulate
batch.
their mix?
Well, they do batches.
Okay.
So-
Trev, hey, we were just talking about Scott A, and I almost mentioned how like Trev's always in it, and I haven't seen you in like a hot second. So welcome.
Trev's been in most of our lives.
Oh, I've just been too drunk to notice. There's that. So, anywho, Trev is moderator number 2. Has anyone given you the wrench? Because I think Steve A.
Steve, he should have a wrench.
I'm not going to put you in timeout. I'm not going to hide you either. He should have a wrench, but he doesn't have a wrench next to his name. So how do I am so toasted. This is not what I need to do. If I kill the live, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm literally trying to give somebody a wrench. Trying to give Trev the wrench because the wrench is cool. Oh, Steve A is still here. Hearts, big hearts. Okay. StreamYard doesn't allow me to see wrenches. I really miss seeing the name with the big old wrench next to it. It makes my day. I didn't realize you were still in, Steve. Anywho, shout outs. Who's drinking what? I want to hear. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that because I was like, we're in StreamYard right now and everyone needs a wrench. Because y'all, we've been on almost 2 hours. We're at, what time is it? It's 11:30. Oh, it's still early. Yeah, I was trying to give people a wrench in StreamYard and Kyle's like, you can't do that. Matt's in the house. See, we had Snuffleupagus all over our chat earlier, and like, I thought it was you. And Perry had to come on and explain to us Snuffleupagus. So somebody needs to make a sticker. Probably Perry, but you too, with Snuffleupagus because we were lost with Snuffleupagus, and Kyle doesn't even know who Snuffleupagus was. I had to inform him.
I said he had the snout. I knew who he was.
He said he was gray and he was a cartoon. You're wrong. Can I dodge a wrench? Yes, I can. In fact, I like to ask people for a metric crescent wrench on a regular basis and watch them try and go ask older people for metric crescent wrenches. So that in a
left-handed crescent wrench.
No, not left-handed. Metric. It sounds better. And I also
What's up, Maddie boy? You want to come on with us, buddy?
Yeah, let us
send
know.
you a link.
We'll send you links. Totally send you links.
I have egg roll.
He's only taking Perry was eating egg rolls, so now Kyle has to eat egg rolls.
It sounded delicious.
and it stinks. Go away. You
I don't have
stink.
to go away.
Ugh,
I brought you one.
I don't want that. I've been on antibiotics too long. So here, let's see if I can do this. Ha ha ha. If I copy this, no, where's the link? See,
Aaron doesn't know how to
no,
work stuff.
see, if anything ever happened to Kyle, I'd be screwed. I'd be like, okay, somebody help. I'll go live with you guys if you can figure out how to get me to go live. This is sad. I should know how to do all of this. That's Perry. Matt Porter.
Right.
You still talk to Decibel?
Hey, the last message I sent you was the StreamYard link.
Yeah, and Kyle's trying to go to it. There you go. Hey, look. Okay, now let's go back to our streamer because I can't see everybody.
But she doesn't have a
talking.
top on.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's something on Facebook.
It's on. I can tell you who's.
It's nothing.
I can
Nothing
tell
too
you,
crazy.
I can tell you whose Facebook it is too. But anywho, yeah, I love egg rolls too. Except these don't smell so good because I think Kyle might end up with food poisoning. How long have those egg rolls been in the fridge?
No more than 2 months.
Jason needs to come on too. So if you don't know who Jason G. Wentworth is, Jason is the original Jason from our earlier years, like the beginning of the show.
The OG.
It really is the OG. Do you want to come on, Jason? He's a little on the private side of life. My bladder hurts. So welcome to my world and have fun with the antibiotics because they fuck with your mouth.
Matt, I sent it to your thing, buddy.
Yeah, we send it to your Facebook. Because
The Book of the Faces.
yes. And that they're not just the book of the faces, they're the book of listening to everything, knows everything, is going to show you things that you may have talked about at one point at one time and make you buy everything.
Oh, crap.
Kyle has to figure out how to work the computer. You did it. Ooh, you got it. Kyle needs a subject. The subject is here. Now, there you go.
There you go, buddy.
Sent.
Sent to your email.
Yep.
Nope. There we go.
There we go. Kyle can't operate
Trev.
tabs. Your phone listens to you. Yes, that's the whole reason. Like,
For real.
I have friends that are like, I'm not getting a Google Home. I don't want them to listen to me. I'm like, dude, you got your phone in your pocket. Just shut up and at least be able to go, hey, Google, turn off all my home lights and set my hallway temperature to like 72. Please don't do that. Actually, 72 is okay. I picked a number that's good. But usually Google listens to you or like, hey, Google, find my phone. That's my favorite.
So we actually use it for advertising at work. Google.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Google AdWords.
We got a new marketing service.
I'll talk to you about that at work.
The level of detail that they know about you
Oh,
is
yes.
unreal.
Yes. That is a true story. So
I think most people know by this point that like Google, Facebook,
they all
Amazon,
listen to
they
you.
listen to you. I don't think you realize to what extent. It's
And all you have to do is keep your phone in your pocket. And
you don't have to do that. All you have to do is use the internet.
Jason, I don't have the amount of money it takes to run my house at 69 degrees. So you can take your 69 and have fun with that. You just wanted to hear me say 69. Big Brother is always watching. You, Richie Z, you really have to be. I've given up. I already know that Big Brother knows everything.
There he is.
What's up? The most funniest guy on. Oh, you fail.
There he is.
There he is. Perry and us were
I got
saying,
egg rolls.
Aaron and Kyle, you gorgeous bitches.
What is
we
up,
were
my
actually
brother?
saying Perry was on earlier and was like, Snuffleupagus invaded our live chat to the point where we're like, okay, someone is trying to count how many times we say Snuffleupagus. And then
my live stream earlier,
Mhm.
it was everybody kept saying Snuffleupagus.
Yep. You can thank Perry. I think that there needs to be.
Were you wondering like what the hell was going
What
on?
is going on?
I literally timed somebody out myself and said, "You're on a 5-minute timeout. What the fuck is your problem?
That's hilarious. No, we couldn't, if we timed out everybody, it would have been our entire chat. Like everyone. And someone's like, no, it's going on in ADHD Whiskey's chat. It's Snuffleupagus. And we're like
Matt started it.
Matt started this. We totally gave you props for it. We're like, this is awesome. There has to be something going on.
I started nothing. I just kept getting called Snuffleupagus, which is fine.
Right. I was like, okay, I mean, I'm fat. Like,
No.
I get it.
Fat and hairy.
Who Snuffleupagus was. Because when I came on, he thought he was a cartoon character that was gray.
I wasn't far off. All right. Come on now.
A woolly mammoth is not gray.
Hey, Kyle, how tall are you?
Who?
You. He's 6'2".
I'm 6'2". She's 5'2".
All right.
No, I'm 5'1 3/4 if you really want to get technical. And
K Paso.
Jason is calling your blood alcohol level is greater than 0.1.
But do you want to find out?
Sure, let's play. I don't have one of those.
I really want to order one.
I want one too because I function under this. I know my alcohol level has to be higher than that.
I'm saying
I can
if-
still drive.
If you're at 0.1, you're not trying. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh,
0.1 is for wussies.
let's play.
I gotta find it, but I'm not that high. Hold on.
D Brown says Matt
Or
is
maybe he
5'7".
might be. We'll find out. Matt's 5'7". I don't think so. I think Matt's probably taller than that, but that's okay. As we wait for Matt to find out his blood alcohol level.
I need another drink.
So low or high. Everyone, there's 25 people in the chat. I should say low, high, low, high, low, high, so I could add them all up. Pour something, everyone. I got wine. It's right there.
What am I pouring? Something cheap, something expensive. Bottom shelf, top shelf.
Low or high? I'm guessing 1.4. Okay, well, we'll find out in a minute because he went to go grab it.
Brandon says he's the only professional drunk driver here.
Yes, Wheels is always a professional drunk driver.
If you guys don't know, Wheels is in a wheelchair.
and
so
he's amazing. And he can totally drive drunk any day
he
of the
can.
week. I
Like
watched
a
it.
professional.
Trev says bottom shelf, and he was the first one. I felt robbed that Matt is not drenched in sweat. This world is ending. Oh, that's not nice. Be nice.
Trev says bottom shelf. Jonathan
So it says low.
bottom.
Oh, wait. Who was first? Jonathan says low. So it needs to go low, low, getting low, 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 low.
Do I have anything I haven't drank that's low bottom shelf?
What's this? This looks low.
That's JTS, but I haven't even opened that yet. And we could open that. And
Okay. I just called it. I grabbed it. I'm like, that looks low. Guess what I got? This is an accidental on the table, and I think
I
we
have
should
no
make.
clue why you fucking bought that.
'Cause
Or
I
brought
brought it because I was like, how the fuck did we drink this? So this full of bourbon is a bunch of Scotch drinkers that mix a whole bunch of shit together to try and make it taste like a bourbon. And it is weird. And I remember tasting this going, this thing tastes crazy. And
Wow.
What?
So I've never looked at the back of this bottle. It's literally just a plain white text label. It says distilled by Heaven Hill Distilleries, DSP1.
Oh, to heaven hell, I'll drink it.
Bottled by JTS Brown,
Hey, I found
bottled
my
and
phone.
bond under U.S. supervision. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 50% alcohol, distilled in Kentucky. That is exactly everything you need to
Semi-alarm
know
at
on the
7:30.
back of a label. That is fucking amazing.
I have to get up at 7:30 tomorrow morning.
That's terrible for you.
Where did Kyle grow up? I know Aaron's Cali girl.
Arizona.
Arizona. We both grew up in Arizona, ironically enough. I am a Cali girl and Arizona girl.
All right, Matt, what is it?
What is it?
You guys want to find out?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
Jason says you're blowing a 1.4.
0.14.
0.14. 1.4.
If you were blowing 1 point anything, I would be
You're dead.
impressed.
Scott, we'll let you know. If
Kyle,
you
what you guess?
cheers.
Cheers. Scott is in the running for
Anything on our table.
What is it?
Sample.
Super chat.
Super chat. Anything
Super
on
chat.
Our
Anyone
table,
that super chats at least $5 gets
entered onto our table.
entered into a chance to win anything
Anything
that's
on
on
our
our table sample.
And we got
So-
some good stuff tonight. Like Kyle brought out, I brought out some really awesome bottles. We'll take a picture.
Jonathan says 0.12.
I'm guessing.
I'm saying 0.15.
I'm gonna guess 0.17. No, 0.0.
Matt's got to have a good alcohol tolerance. I'm almost saying 0.2.
No.
0.2.
0.09.
Oh, that's barely
5.
above 0.0.
Oh,
barely above
0.08.
legal.
Hold up. Sorry. I forgot legal limit's 0.08. So let's do 1.
0.1.
0.2. I'll do 0.2. I'll go 0.2.
0.2 means I'm so slammer.
No,
I
think
don't know
can
how much
handle
you
your
drank
liquor.
earlier. Let's do 1.5. I'm at 1.5. Let's see.
Blow.
I have got to get one of those.
Tolerance, yes, but you can
8,
function. I've seen
7,
people that can blow a 0.2 and still drive.
4, 3.
Suck it.
Suck.
Yeah,
Blow. 0.16, which is double drunk.
Did you get it? What is it?
0.06.
0.06? Send that over here. I gotta test myself. Let me see that bitch.
That'd be awesome if you pulled one up.
Not bad. Could still
0.08.
drive.
What is the legal driver? Is it at 0.8
0.8
or no
is
0.08?
driving.
Oh, wait, yeah.
See,
I'm just tired. It's been a long day. That's why.
hey, I'm right there with you. Yeah. Hey, Matt, guess what? Technically, you could still drive, except for the fact
Just
in
not
most
for work.
states. Yeah, don't do it for work. In
I
most
couldn't drive a bus legally.
most states also say it's up to officer discretion after.
So
a
I'm gonna go ahead and
0.03.
say if you got a DUI, you would no longer be employed for bus driving.
I'm a stay-at-home dad, buddy.
Oh, gotcha.
I remember.
But you were a bus driver.
I was. My wife came out of the bedroom so pissed off a second ago.
Yeah?
So mad.
Did she give you the look?
Oh, the look so hard.
You might want to go.
You
and
look
fix
so
that.
hard.
You
But
might
guess
want to
what?
fix that.
What?
We're gonna do it again.
Okay, let's see it.
Because guess what?
But seriously, don't piss your wife off. You know, there is a story called Happy Wife, Happy Life.
Happy wife, miserable husband. Your face was awesome.
Yeah, your face
Blow.
is going to be awesome. Did it go lower or higher?
No, it's a 0.07.
Okay. At least
But
it's
guess what?
consistent.
She can't be mad if the cops aren't mad.
No, but at the same time, there's something to be said about Happy Wife, Happy Life.
Oh, for sure.
There really is.
So
Yeah.
I was about to like close the laptop and put everything away, and then I saw you two are still streaming.
Hell
And I
yeah,
was
I'm
like,
still
hey,
streaming.
everybody.
I'm not drunk enough
And-
to turn this
and
off.
then-
You hit the 2 hour mark.
And you two are like, jump on, and I'm like, I can't say no to Kyle. I fucking love Kyle so much.
It would be rude to say no. You know what I
It
mean?
would be.
And your parents raised you better than that. You are not rude.
No, but at the
Okay.
same time, you need to be copacetic with the people you live with. Matt, good
He
night.
hates me no matter what. It's fine.
That's the magic of love.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to
loves
like you to
something
love
no
you.
matter what.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. You make me sound horrible.
Did
Of course, you know.
I eat both of those egg rolls?
Yeah,
God damn it.
Were they vegetarian or pork?
they're
I think they're vegetarian.
no, there's some meat in there.
Is there? I hope
Yeah,
so.
it's rando meat because we're in Fayetteville. It could be cat for all we know, but it's meat.
But it's good. So, I mean, I don't care.
So how's the new studio? Like,
It's coming. Why are you laughing?
Because we are still not in it, and it is September. We're in
Wait.
September.
I know.
Aaron,
I hope to have
Aaron,
a
stop
full
being a female. Let the
I
men
can't help
talk.
it. See, look, I got
Have you-
boobs. See, they're right there. That's I can't. It's in my DNA.
Have you seen any of the latest videos?
I've watched all of them.
Okay. So we are in there.
I've seen the progression where it's actually like sound
sound
deadening
shit.
above, like But you're not in there right now, are you?
No, we're not in there now.
We don't
we're in
have
the living room.
Wi-Fi
So
out
we need
there.
internet out there. We live in a rock house with a metal roof, so the Wi-Fi gets exactly like 2 feet past the house.
Ugh.
I love
Um,
that, Jason. Jason says that you have to blow a 0.04 minimum in order to participate in our live streams. I really, really think that would be amazing.
So the roof is done. We have sound panels on the roof. The back wall's done. Where you've seen it on the live stream, actually, the edges of it weren't finished because where we needed
On the videos, you mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. Where we needed the paint on the walls. So I left the side panels blank. So that's finished now because we have 2 coats of paint on all the walls.
Oh, I need to
I
order
have
your thing.
half the shelving done on the right-hand wall. And
We're now sanding off
all the drywall mud from the floor because the dude did a fuck-ass job
No, the
on
dude.
the
No.
concrete.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And he did a brushed finish on the concrete for God knows what fucking reason.
On the floor?
Yeah.
Yes. Who does
And
that on the interior?
You might
who
want to
does
shut
that?
your mouth because they do watch our channel. They did do it
So-
for an awesome amount and everything else. And it is,
Right, but he said, "Do you want to do a brushed finish?" He brushed half of it and kept half of it smooth. He's like, "Do you like the brushed finish or the smooth finish?" I said, "I like the smooth finish." He said, "You'll like the brushed finish." And
please shut your mouth. about
So-
issues. 'Cause
Kyle,
I am the one out there with a drill and a fucking metal brush cup and pouring water on the fucking concrete, trying not to get it in the drywall, and like trying to scrape off all the drywall mud on the fucking floor, which is my plans for the entire weekend, is to get the floor
Get
done.
get the 5-year-old to do
So I
it.
can get out there and so we can get out there and actually paint the floor.
So-
I have garage floor epoxy coating with the flex and stuff.
Did you mean to open this can
Are
of
you
worms?
saying that that's for sound deadening for the scuff floors or what?
No, that's just to give it a more
because-
finished look. And the brush finish that was there originally, it was like super rough, like you couldn't walk on it with bare feet.
Right.
It's getting a little bit better now, but yeah,
Jason
Kyle,
said that you're building-
you wear size 13 shoe.
No, keep going.
14.
That's pretty close.
It was close.
I tell him to act his age and not his shoe size on a regular basis. You can't get your foot up
I
that
can't.
high.
not,
So-
at,
So
Are you ready for this? Hold up.
not at this. I am not female. Okay, no
There's
one
my
wants to see
foot.
your.
Where's your
foot.
foot? Come on.
I just showed you.
No, you didn't. It never
If
got
I-
up
That's
there.
not fair.
I am 6 feet tall. Okay, I can
6
get my
foot
foot up. I
tall.
need to back up some. I'm not 5 foot nothing. Yeah. So anyway, as soon as we get the floor done, I can put in the baseboards, which means I can start finishing out everything else and doing all the trim work.
I still
and-
say we need something a little
um,
less hard than concrete
all that
because
kinda
when I
stuff.
drop a bottle, it's going to shatter.
I agree. And as soon as we get money to do anything other than what's there already, then we'll do it.
Can I tell you my dream?
What's your dream?
Me.
So about a year ago today, it was
Uh-huh.
like August. Let me mute myself. I think I'm not muted.
No, you're not muted. You're
Oh,
good.
you're
You're
good.
good. You're good. Can you hear us?
So like a year ago today, it was like fucking August. A year ago, I was watching fucking Bourbon Blind, and I was like, they
Those
love George Dickel 12 so much, so hard. They love it so much.
So hard.
And then I thought to myself, it's not that good. Then I had a dream, and my dream was this: I wanted to one day be a part of fucking Bourbon Blind. I wanted to be sitting across from Kyle, right?
Come on down.
Okay.
It's not that far away. It's
It's not.
only
You
a,
can drive
it's only a short drive. So
You can drive.
whenever my wife's contract is up here in Connecticut, we're gonna have to go back to Michigan.
Okay.
But guess
Even
what?
closer.
On the way back to Michigan, we're stopping in fucking Tennessee to see your ass.
Do
That
it.
would be awesome. We
Do
can
it,
we can
please.
totally like we'll set the kids up. We'll go live. What does your wife drink? If it's not bourbon, what does she drink?
Whatever. Like, fucking whatever. Like water, milk.
We got those, but does she drink anything alcoholic?
Yeah. But like whatever she's in the mood for. So like
Here,
just
we got that.
sauce her up with whatever you got. She'll be fine.
I just totally snarfed wine because of that. Thanks. Actually, I kind of blew wine up my nose, so that was even more interesting.
I always felt
Dude.
the need to sit next to Kyle drinking something we don't know. And he looks at me and he's
Only-
like, Kyle's
Only
like,
if I can give you a giant hug.
oh, dude, 35 minutes minimum
Yes.
hug. But I
and
just,
post an
Ky-
episode
Kyle,
'cause that would be fun.
Kyle looks at me and he goes, it's a bit proofy. And I look at him and I go, you idiot. It's not proofy at all. And he's like, well, I guess it's tobacco. And I go, you idiot. It's not tobacco at all. And we just go back and forth. And it's the best time ever.
But Matt,
I love it.
I'm totally on with the. It's not proofy. Let's keep drinking.
Like all night.
I
Dude,
can-
you are
Seven videos we do it. We do 7 videos.
you are seriously 100% more than welcome here anytime.
Just call us and let us know.
Yep.
Do it.
I need like 24 hours heads up just so we can like clean the house.
Yeah, please, because
just be
I'm not
completely
responsible.
white.
If we could get the mound of laundry off the couch, we'll be good.
Dude, my wife, wow, my life looks like an apocalypse movie. My
I-
life looks terrifying. It's such a big mess. So bad.
I'm right there with you. I'm a wife that doesn't stay home. I'm a stay-at-home wife that doesn't stay home.
D Brown says a couple of walruses messing around. Luckily, air conditioning in the studio works really well.
It's up.
So
it's running.
we don't
It's
have to
awesome.
be sweaty. We'll still be hot men. We just won't have to be sweaty.
And guess what? I don't have to listen to any of it because I can come in the house now and I don't have to be quiet. The kids can run around. I don't have to wait till 9 o'clock. You guys can start filming at 6 o'clock in the evening. I can go out, film an introduction, and we can eat dinner.
So let me tell you from an audience perspective, right?
Uh-huh.
So when Aaron says, hey, I'm pouring this drink, it is Peerless Bourbon Small Batch. And the guys are in the other room and they can't hear me.
No, they
In my
can't.
mind, I'm like, oh, can they hear her? Can't they? Because she
You
sounds
need
like
to
a loud
hear
ass.
She actually kicks us out of the house.
I do. And
Or
you should hear
in
me.
the studio
Hey,
version,
Kyle,
out of the studio.
Did you catch the live where? Oh no, because I was in that one. I literally go clear. And I'm
Oh, I
sorry.
heard that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That was loud.
anyone can hear me in a 50-mile radius, and they're like, "Are you done?" Like, there's a creak open of the door, and they're like, Are you done filming?" I'm like, "Did you hear me say clear?" And they're like, "Oh, okay, we could come in now." No,
That's funny.
seriously.
No, she kicks our ass out
I
of the
kick
house.
their ass outside. I don't play around. If we're gonna do it blind, by golly, we're gonna fucking do it blind.
My favorite 2 bourbon blinds are George Dickel 12
Uh-huh.
and Old Forester 100 combined with Old Forester 100 because she didn't know that she did the same one twice.
Ancient Age was a good one too.
Was that what it was? Was
Yeah.
ancient?
Mhm.
Well, why was
Ancient
it with Old
Age.
Forester 100? I'm sorry.
I don't know. You're fine. I called it. My favorite episode, and it's the only one I've actually watched multiple times because I don't like watching myself. I usually like shut the door and I'm like, I'm not looking at myself. Koval, December 17th is the one when anyone goes, "Oh, you guys don't bash alcohol." I'm like, "Here, you want to know what Bourbon Blind's about? Here's December 17th." And I've only recently have realized it's called Koval because I just called it December 17th because my birthday is the 18th. And I was like, if my alcohol
Spit shit out on camera.
no, I laughed hysterically and demonically and said, "This is awful. I
No,
will
The
not."
1776 I spit out
You
on
did
camera.
spit that off, but I didn't get to watch that because I was sitting in here by myself.
Fucking
Filming
gross.
days are lonely. I do the intros and I don't want to influence them because I'm like, if I get excited about something, Kyle's gonna be like, "Ooh, what is it? What is it?" And he's gonna start like running his head. And so I actually leave to usually a separate room so that there is no influencers.
Hey, Kyle, are you? So I know you two have kids, so it's hard. But
Yep.
are you able to go live before 10 p.m. on a Friday or
You're
before?
Eastern Soon.
Yes.
soon.
Soon.
We tell them basically that they can go watch TV in our bed, and they're usually really excited about that. So that's usually enough to get them.
Except tonight
Out of-
where Oren's
out of
been
it.
up about 6 or 7 times. But yes.
How old are they?
5 and 9.
I got a 4 and 3. It sucks crazy. They're so crazy.
Right.
Back stair steps awful. Hey, Matt, just to respond to somebody in the chat, Matt says any show Aaron drinking Bookers. I bashed. So I've been on antibiotics now for 30
You
days.
bashed 0220.
I did.
Austin
Hard.
bashed. You
I
bashed?
hard. And somebody
I tried it tonight. It was not good.
Okay, so I've been on antibiotics since I can't remember. It's been about 2 weeks because they keep switching them. The taste buds in the back of my throat, all I get is a nasty ass, I don't know what. So keep that in mind. And it was a neck pour. So we're gonna let it sit and I'm gonna retry it because I literally tried it against beaten biscuits and everything was tasting horrible.
So let me say this. You guys tried when you got the Beagle Rare. You tried the Beagle Rare, right?
Of course we did.
Yeah.
On
But
the live, yeah.
Both. And Kyle was so confused and I loved every minute of it. You made my day. I may have just a little bit bragged to everyone in Texas that I had the original and I was so excited.
so after I tried Country Ham from Booker's, I was sipping it and I was like, this tastes like somebody blended a bunch of shit together hoping it worked.
I could see
On
that.
Country Ham,
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah.
I can get that.
But I feel like Booker's is somebody blending a bunch of shit together, hoping it works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
So here's something I read recently. The last couple of years, people that have worked at the distillery for like a long time, they're letting them basically blend their own
Can you guys hear me or can you not hear?
Yeah, we can hear you. You got us.
How about now? Because like, see my hands? They're right here.
Now I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so like Teresa's batch was literally Teresa's batch. So, like I said, I have no clue how much oversight and how much free reign they have, but
I'm
that's what I've
wondering
heard.
if so does that mean that like kitchen table and all the randomness is also somebody's batch that they name it whatever, or do they just name the people's batch the people's
I don't
batch?
know if it's just the first batch of the year. Like that's the thing. Like I don't know the specifics of it, but they are letting
But
people at the
guess
distillery.
what? Hold up. We're supposed to
stuff.
have some conversations with
I know.
some
So-
no's. So we might have to ask them some stuff because like Booker's is my jam and I'm really hoping the antibiotics are causing the flavor issues.
Schmanics.
Janitor's batch. So
Janitor's batch. That would be horrible. However, I just bought my son, like, yeah. Okay. So we've been on the live for now.
Almost.
Hold up.
2.5
We got to
hours.
see if.
Hey, I want to know something about that thing. So
how
go
accurate
ahead
is
and,
it?
05.
Oh,
so
you're
here's one
you're
thing I
all
want to
over the
know.
place.
Okay, so do you have a glass of whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and take a sip, and then
Yeah.
immediately do the breathalyzer. And does it change?
Should.
Okay, so I have to give it a minute because it says I have to give it a minute, but it says yes to wait before
Okay.
after drinking or eating to do it. So yeah.
So we'll-
Wheels, yes, I do like rye.
I'll sip
Absolutely.
Joseph Magnus and then I'll do it. Okay.
Okay, because I wanted like theoretically, you just took a thing. Like usually, you can taste that alcohol in your breath. So does that affect?
I just did
It's really-
Joseph Magnus cigar blend, 122 proof.
Nice. Let's do it. I like it.
Monroe, welcome.
Monroe.
We've only been live for almost 2.5 hours, but welcome.
Kathleen's batch, not great.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite.
There you go, Kyle.
What was it?
Names are not it.
It went
We're playing with a breathalyzer. I want to play with a
So-
breathalyzer.
before I took that sip, it was 0.05.
Now
Okay.
what is it?
I took the sip of cigar blend, swallowed it,
Uh-huh.
and then started the timer, the 10-second timer on the finish. And so 10 seconds after I swallowed it, I blew into it again, 0.10. So it actually doubled.
So it definitely did have an
It
effect
does
on
have
it.
an
then.
effect. Of course
Yeah,
it does.
the fresh drink had an effect.
Don't inhale.
I'm just so fat I can't bend over.
So Jason says he was trained with breathalyzers. He's not supposed to give a breathalyzer to someone within 30 minutes of their last drink, or else it'll read higher than the actual blood alcohol percentage.
So I have friends that literally
That makes
say,
sense.
go ahead anytime that you know you're toasted, refuse the breathalyzer test and make them take you to the police station because it takes about 2 hours to dry your blood.
Yeah, that's actually a good.
Also,
I
I had a buddy that did that in the military, and while he was there in the waiting room to get his blood drawn, he pissed himself.
Nice.
And his
No.
reasoning was nobody wants to deal with the guy that just pissed on himself. So
I once was sitting in a room with a girl who was totally wasted, sucking on about 35 cents worth of pennies. And she was, K, Charlie sucking on you? And
Why
I
the
was like,
fuck is she sucking on pennies?
you got a whole roll. Yes, I can.
because there's a rumor that sucking on pennies will make you blow zero. She goes, "Can you tell I sucking on you?" And I was like, "Yeah, Kiri, you're totally sucking on it."
I just stick one under my tongue and call it a day because I think I could probably talk even with a penny under my tongue.
Well, not like 30 of them though.
No, that's overkill. There's a point where you're like, dude, I'm going to jail. And there is an episode of
I thought we were going to jail when we did our barrel pick.
Kyle.
We went to the wrong place for New Riff. We went to
Had I not
the,
said anything, we
uh,
would have gone to jail.
probably we went to the gift shop instead of the warehouse.
Whoops.
And we were already like 5 or 10 minutes late for that. So we had to book it over to the warehouse, which was like 3 or 4 miles away through downtown.
Of course, Kyle also missed
And-
the turn.
Right, which didn't help. I was booking it, okay, through downtown.
75 miles per hour.
And I came around this corner, 75 miles an hour, just hammered it, okay?
And I was like, cop.
She's like, Kyle, cop. I was like, oh shit. I stand on the brakes. I look, the speed limit is 30, okay? And I saw the cop. He's just sitting on the side of the road, no other traffic. And I was like, I literally said out loud, I was like, this is going to be hard to explain.
The cop was not paying attention.
He was scrolling on his
passed-
phone or
We
something.
passed him and his head was like this. I was like, we're good. I was like, oh
Oh.
shit.
I was like, I'm going to jail.
So if you have not seen Inglacia, I can't remember his first
Gabriel Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias, he's like if you know, there's two ways. There's two ways you can be about this. You're gonna be like, I got this, I can beat it. And then there's the other one, I'm going to jail. If you're in number 2, you might as well have some fun. And it goes on from there. And it is absolutely hilarious. He even incorporates like Bad Boys into it. It is the best thing on earth.
So
Kyle's trying to tell me that we need to get off, but we're back up to 27. We were down to 19. Everybody knows it. We're 2.5 hours
been
in.
2.5 hours.
No, it's 2 hours and 24 minutes and 25 minutes. 1, 2. I can keep going with this. I ain't going nowhere. Sorry, sunshine. I'm drinking. See, Jason says we rock.
I know we do. I rock. You don't. I do.
Jason can say who rocks more. Anywho,
You know what I want?
what do you want?
My pho.
Go get it. You got
I'm
pho.
going
This
to.
is the after hours. If you're on after 2.5 hours, we're not
You get the after
responsible
show.
for anything that's said or done. And
Matt knows the
I got
drill.
nothing.
Matt knows the drill.
What are you eating, Matt? Besides drinking bourbon.
Yeah, I want some of that. I don't know what it is, but I want it.
Sure. Wheels.
What is that? Is that popcorn?
If I can figure out how to do this. let's-
Oyster crackers.
Oysters. Yeah.
Are they
Oyster crackers.
So there's a distillery we just did a pick for that decided that they were going to give us stale oyster crackers, and we were all cracking up laughing. How stale
They
are
weren't
you?
stale?
Oh,
Is that
they
New
were
Riff?
stale. We must
I
have
didn't
so bad.
notice.
Is it New Riff?
Yeah.
I didn't say any names. Hey, look, we're up to 30 now. See, now they're grabbing their friends. How do I share this? Wheels wants to plug something really quick.
Plug it.
He can't plug it in the chat. He wants to come on and be like, hey, Matt, someone's doing a fundraiser. You want to help?
Sure.
Not
What's
to
up?
put you on the spot. Hold up. We're trying. Oh, I can't. Oh, is that how you do that? Hold on, Wheels.
Either send me your
Brandon, just go on to Facebook.
I don't have Discord on this computer, so email address or Facebook or something.
He just Facebooked me. Add Kyle to Facebook.
So
I'm
I'm gonna go get my
food.
pho. Fuck
Yep. This is the after hours.
Yep.
Can you make me a liquid IV? Hey, Matt, have you tried liquid IV yet? Oh my God.
Hey, Aaron.
Huh.
Can I have something?
Huh.
Aaron Ragsmishmail. Whatever your last name is.
We can go with that. I can roll with it.
5'3"
Uh-huh.
sexy ass, hot ass Aaron.
You don't want to say that right now on a live stream, but keep going. I'm not going to argue.
6'3", sexy ass, hot ass
Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing them out both out there because it's both true. We started drinking liquid IV because of you.
It's amazing. Like, everyone keeps telling me I should seriously reach out to them and like be like, hey, you need to sponsor us because like it is the most amazing shit. Don't add it to anything carbonated though, it will explode.
But so do you drink flavorless or do you drink the flavored one? We've been drinking the lemon lime.
If I could find the flavor, I think lemon lime has ginseng in it, which will give you energy. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong.
No clue.
Yes, the lemon lime's an energy one. The pomegranate is just hydration.
So what do you drink?
Yes, it's pomegranate. Passion fruit. It is gross.
Acai?
I would much rather the lemon lime. So
I like the way I compliment you when you're like, you should probably watch your back, motherfucker.
you should
So you
not
can show
say
it
that
to them.
live. Okay, so
Let's look at
this is
IV.
what we're drinking. See, you're trying to show it to that camera. It's that camera. So
That's the big bag.
one.
is New Riff going to sorry, excuse me, bodily harming my husband. is new Riff going to milk for your ever? I can't even read this. Can we not put the word milk in the middle of this? The same with Peerless. Okay, so there's a story about this. That I can't even get my face. There we go. There. It needs to be there. I was at NOLA and I was like, whoa, that's cool. It's a barrel head. I'm going to take it. And I was like, you're not taking shit. I was toasted. And I was like, yes, I am. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to take it. Somebody was like, hey, you could go ahead and take that. And I was like, are you a part of them? And they're like, nope, but we're going to tell you could take them. I literally got to the front. I was like, no, I'm leaving it here. The dude chased me down. We were walking out of NOLA. It was the last day. And he's like, you can have this. And I was like, we reached out to Peerless. And I was like, you can have your barrel head back. Somebody handed it to me. And I'm not going to say which distillery that they were associated with. But it wasn't yours. And they're like, nah, keep it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, with that being said, I don't know if I've had Peerless. Have we had Peerless? Asking the forces that be, because I'm toast. No, I have not had Peerless. It's just, it's swag that I grabbed, literally, like 5-fingered grabbed. But, do we have Peerless? Yeah. Oh, I'll drink Peerless now. Hey, Matt, do you have any Peerless? You're not Matt. You're Kyle.
Oh, right.
There you go. Matt, Kyle can't even tell his own name now. So we're there. We're to that point. Is there anyone in the chat drinking still?
You want bourbon or rye?
I don't want rye. I want bourbon. Matt's drinking bourbon. Matt, what are you drinking?
Just finishing up my last little bit of
The bourbon is the dark side.
It is. I'm out of here for the night, so thank you, Aaron.
Matt, thank you for coming on and having some drams with us. Thank you for coming on and blowing into your lovely little doohickey.
I like watching you blow.
Kyle says he likes watching you blow.
So sexy.
We've got Smoke Wagon. We got some Elijah Craig Barrel Proof 520. Matt says goodbye, and I'm gonna keep drinking with y'all. So I don't think I've ever had Peerless.
I love you, Matt.
He's gone. Matt's gone. It's okay. He needed to go. He needed to go make his wife happy.
I love you, Matt.
No, we like big hearts to Matt. Okay. So Tom Bryan says there. Oh wait, he's talking to somebody else. Sorry, you guys. There's a Peerless Rye and bourbon. Yes. We have both. Apparently, I have not had either, and I'm literally I'm literally fiddling here. I gotta get it to that one. I'm fiddling with the plastic to get it off. That means sex. Not necessarily, because his wife was not happy with him. So hopefully it's sex. If not, good luck, Matt, and I wish you the best. But both of them make their own stuff. Okay, cool. I don't think I've had Peerless before, but I do have. I keep wanting to do that. I do have that. I walked off with that. That's my swag from NOLA. Free swag is always the best swag. 5-finger swag is always even funner. I'm not responsible for anything that goes missing. I don't steal from personal people. But if you leave something sitting on something that's very obviously like just sitting there, and some dude chases me down, I'm gonna walk home with it. Whoa, it's spearminty.
Yeah.
We got spearmints. We got green. What's the years on this? Okay, so this is 111 proof.
I feel like 3 year maybe.
Sorry, 111. The proof is 56. It's 111, whatever. 112. It's 56.5 proof. Alcohol by volume. There we go. This is a single barrel of Peerless. Don't know how much it is. Okay. Whoop, there we go. See, Monroe, you're always welcome anytime. What? I'm so bad at this type of thing. WT. What's WT? I should know this.
Turkey?
Oh no shit! What Wild Turkey Masters? No, it's Wild Turkey. What Wild Turkey Masters is this?
17 years.
17. It's a 17 year. It does smell young. That's what I was totally getting with. It's like experimenty. It's kind of green. Kyle's got pho. That's what I keep hearing from like around Matt is that they want a lot of money for what it is. If you don't like it, tear the side down. Hells no. I walked out of NOLA with that. Fuck that shit. That says NOLA. Hold up. Where is it? NOLA Bourbon Fest 2019. I literally walked out of NOLA with it. And I didn't do anything but go, I need that. So that's going to stay there for like shits and giggles. If anyone watches the show and like I end up despising this, I've been on antibiotics. I will redo this another time when I haven't. Passion fruit rehydration to the rescue always. But I will gladly drink this when I haven't had antibiotics in my throat forever. And I can't. Like anyone that 5-finger discounts anything and like someone has to chase them down to like take it out of the store, like you got to be like, hey, look at this. Peerless, do you want your shit back? It's right here. And that's kind of what I did. So with that being said, it is very green. It is very minty and spearminty. This is their bourbon. We got the proof on it. It does have like a nice caramel note to it and vanilla.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely some green in there.
Very.
And yeah, I'm gonna eat pho on here. And if you're offended, well, sorry.
This is a free world. You can leave our nation.
Sorry, not sorry.
I will say it right there.
I'm hydrating.
You know where you're at. We're 2.5 hours in.
Right.
We've been drinking forever.
At least 2.5 hours.
Yep. Actually, I've only been drinking for 2 because I came in 30 minutes late, but I literally was feeling not so hot. $59.99 for Peerless here in SoCal. Cohen, where in SoCal are you? And I think we've had this conversation before. I'm like having deja vu. I'm not a fan. It's got some spearminty weirdness. The front is very so there's some good things going on with like the caramel and vanilla, but then it goes green and then it goes young and then the finish is weird. So there's not a like say left turn, but it's definitely a hook. Santa Barbara. Okay. I grew up in the 909 in San Bernardino County, but Santa Barbara is absolutely gorgeous down there. I went to college in San Diego, so Kyle was stationed down there, and yeah.
Richie Z and John, yes, pho is amazing.
It's got all the saltiness that you need to keep you hydrated when you can't find some liquid IV. I put it in Gatorade though. Haterade liquid IV, and
I filled it with water.
Sherman Oaks is not far. You're absolutely right. See, all of my Cali peoples are here. Whoop whoop.
That's water and liquid
No,
IV.
you had about yay much Haterade.
There wasn't.
There's no Haterade in this.
I promise.
Okay, so excuse me while I be unladylike. Not that you haven't seen me chug shit on this live before, but I really need to chug this right now, and it tastes like crap. Not as bad as the Peerless though. Can you please come on? Like, I totally didn't click the button. Brandon, I'm sorry. We entered you in a live. I didn't even see you pop up. They must have forgot. Yes, no, please. I'm here, right here. I got you. Go ahead and like join and I will hit a button.
Well, no, did you send it to him?
You sent it to him.
No, I told him that I need an email address or
So did he hold up?
Something to that effect.
I got a phone. See, we're all mad here. I may have he may have private messaged me it, and
you broke it.
Nope, not yet. Not very many things are error proof. We need an email address. I know you're watching this in double time. There we go. I'm still looking
Flush.
at Perry's. Okay, so Brandon, there
I
we
just
go.
sent it to you so you can
Hey,
forward it to
Brandon,
him
I'm sending it to you right now so that way you can join.
via
And
the Facebooks.
Yep. We gotta love these things.
The Book of the Faces.
Yep. Copy. See, look, functioning alcoholic right here. Paste, send. There you go. Now, when I see your face, lovely face pop up, I will gladly add you. Anywho, see, all of our West Coast people and all of our Pacific, like Northwest and all the rest of that are all on. Is there anyone from the East Coast on? Like, they get mad props and like mad shots.
That's because
to me.
it's 1:30 a.m. over there.
Like I haven't done that before.
Well,
Hey,
obviously.
look, the lake man.
Brandon.
There you go, Brandon. Totally. There you go. You can
What's
totally
up,
plug
buddy?
everything you need to plug at this time of night.
All right, so I don't know if Kyle heard, but I was in a car accident about 2 months ago.
No shit.
Yeah, and I totaled my vehicle, and I lost all the equipment and such on that as well, which is about 16 grand worth of stuff. So the past 2 months, like Whiskey Crusaders and Mash and Drum, they've helped me raise a little bit of money to go towards it. And there's another channel which I can't disclose yet that is working with one of the independent bottlers, Single Cask Nation, on a Kentucky bourbon that is 24 years old.
Lovely.
Awesome.
Which you
Which
do
has been
not
going on,
hear. You do not hear unless it's like Pappy or
Right.
Like
Like that's
24 years is really old.
almost insanity at this point.
Yep.
yeah. So I mean, you know, and we're going to be giving away samples of this to help
Yeah.
with my GoFundMe.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put the link in the GoFundMe so that we can put it in here and that we'll put it actually, if you would like to put it out.
To the nation.
So go ahead and put it out. Are you in the nation?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Yeah,
put it
you-
out to the nation, and we'll go ahead and give it some plugs so that way we can get some of the
Faux
nation
show.
to help you out.
Faux show.
Okay. I know I had mentioned it a little bit. Because
This is
I
the
had
first
got
I'm hearing of it, Brandon. But then again, my world is very odd. We'll just leave it at that, and I will throw it out on my Facebook page as well and see if we can get some more help for you. That absolutely blows.
Yeah, I actually had to quit my job and everything because it was 35 minutes away, which is a 25-minute Uber ride.
Which
Each
means
way?
it's going to be a lot.
Which is crazy.
$250 a week. So yeah, no.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was able to get on disability pretty quick, but still, you know, it's stuff like that doesn't really do too much.
No. For
But
sure.
over the last couple months, I have been getting some scotches, not peated, you know, just to try to, you know, please
Put it out to as
pretty
many
much
people as
everybody.
possible. Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put the plug for your GoFundMe. Don't put anything about any secondary or selling any bourbons in our group. So
Oh no. The only thing I would do is going to be like a fundraiser, you know.
Right. Yeah,
and
totally.
we will
No.
we'll definitely contribute a bottle to that.
But the reason why I had asked earlier about if you guys had like rye, I actually got this bottle, which is it's a 2016 release
Nice.
of malted rye rather than malted barley.
Right.
Wheels, what state are you in according Monroe Doctor wants to know, Brandon?
South Carolina. I'm like 5 minutes from the border to Charlotte.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, and to kind of help Perry out a little bit, I did invite him and Whiskey Crusaders down to one of the bars here, who the guy who manages it knows the Whiskey Tribe,
Right.
which, I mean, you know, they've helped out a bunch of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Whiskey Tribe has been absolutely amazing for everyone.
But they are willing to bring Matt down here to do a class or two for sommelier, you know, as him being a sommelier.
Right.
But it's a bourbon bar that does dusty bourbon. So pre-1990 bourbon.
Wow.
That would be
That's
cool.
awesome.
That is absolutely fabulous.
That's really cool.
So, you know, I did want to tell you guys that because you're like 6 hours from me,
Yep, that's doable.
you know, and to come down for a day to meet everybody. That's kind of a
No brainer and fun and
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah,
And we'll bring
exact-
liquidity.
exactly. So, but yeah, I just wanted to come on and tell
Hell yeah.
everybody that
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
kind of giving away that, but I'm also, you know, my big thing is bourbon down here. A lot of people know about it compared to Scotch.
Right.
You know, like I said, that one's from 2016. One of the bigger guys that's been on Mash and Drum and a couple others, he gave me a CYPB, a Sam Houston 14. Unfortunately, I did have to finish the Joseph Magnus cigar blend because
Good one.
it was too low to, you know, I don't know when we're going to be able to finish or to get this
Right.
Right.
bourbon from the Single Cask Nation. So,
Right. Definitely. Let us know when in South Carolina you're all meeting up and give us the deets. You've got me friended on Facebook. We will love to see you and we'll donate a bottle of something. We don't know what at the moment because
For sure.
Kyle's got
even if it's just samples, because I'm probably going to do samples of 10, you know, 5 bourbon and 5 Scotch.
Right.
understandable, but we'll
Yeah, for sure.
get you a bottle of something.
All right.
Something good. We got you.
All
So
right.
if you don't know Wheels, or I shouldn't say Wheels, Brandon is
Either Wheels works.
Brandon's a member of multiple groups here. He supports multiple channels and an awesome guy. We got to hang out in Texas and got to meet you there and also hang out with you. You're in the nation and you also come on our lives on a regular basis. So if you would like to donate to that, he's going to go
You
ahead
should.
and you really should go ahead and put that into the chat now. I'll also
I can't put it into the chat just because I'm not a moderator. I can't put any
Okay.
sort of links.
send me the link. I'll
It'll be
put
in
it
the
in.
nation.
It'll be in the nation. Send it to me right now.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the chat right here and now.
I'm gonna pin it to the
Okay.
top of the nation. So
We got
Okay,
you.
I mean, I can put it in the Facebook group, but
Yeah.
I
But if you
can't-
send it to
please
me
do.
private message, I'll put it in this one right here and now. If you guys want to donate, you're catching this on a replay, or if you're just hanging out right here and now and want to donate anything, this is what this is all about. We come together as a big old group of people who love bourbon, but at the same time, we're family. So anything can help, anything works, and we
Yeah.
definitely appreciate you and all of that good stuff. Just message
And,
me
you
over
know-
it, and I'll put it in right here.
I was going to say, you know, Mash and Drum and Whiskey Crusaders have told me, you know, like you said, it's a big group, but,
Yeah.
you know, this is me giving back a little bit with this
Yep.
kind of stuff.
for sure, man.
You
For
Hell
sure.
yeah.
You know, this is stuff that you do not see every single day. You know, a
Right.
24-year-old bourbon.
No, you
Right.
don't. You don't hear about that except if it's
Never.
a Pappy or something.
Exactly, and that's why I mentioned that Pappy. And it is one of the bigger distilleries. So
Perfect.
That's awesome. I love it.
We'll
Yeah.
definitely send it over. I'll go ahead and I'll put it in our chat right here and now.
All right,
Perfect.
I'll send that to you.
Thank
Awesome.
you so
Appreciate it,
much.
man.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. I wish I could have something to cheers you guys to.
All good. There's always
You're
more
good.
bourbon tomorrow. And personally, right now, I think I've moved on. I think I moved on to
I'm on the pho.
Kyle's
so-
on the fat. I'm on the liquid IV. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here and now in here. Message me that in Facebook, and I'll message it to Kyle. He can put it in.
I definitely Kyle, I did add you on Facebook as well. I
Okay.
think a while ago. I don't know if you've been on there. So
If you can delete it and resend it, I get a ton of
And he
requests,
hasn't
so-
had a phone for a week and a half. His phone like blew up literally, and he had to send it back to Google. I've been trying to hold on to the nation as best I can with the other 40 other million things I do. It
Yeah.
hasn't been great.
well,
Um,
Aaron, I think you were the one that liked because I had posted a picture of a 1953 bottle of E.H. Taylor.
that sounds like something I would have liked.
I actually got it pour for free from the bar manager at this bar that we're supposed to meet up at on Bottled and Bond Day.
Gotcha. Nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it was a
Is it,
6-year-old, but
Old
still,
Taylor?
yeah.
Nice. Nice.
But I mean, it was distilled in 1947, bottled in 1953.
That's awesome. Super awesome.
Yeah, I wasn't when I came in the
Very
door. I
unique,
was
right?
not. What's that?
Very unique.
Oh yeah, you could definitely tell it wasn't something you normally would taste.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. I gotta tell you, I don't think it was that old. I think it was from the 60s or 70s.
Nope, it was 1953.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. And their oldest, they had Pappy, I think one of their 10-year-olds from 1971,
Oh, damn.
but they wanted $370 for a pour.
Whoo, buddy.
Hey, I still got $100 pour for free because I was the only one that had mentioned, Bottled and Bond Day.
Right. That's awesome.
Like,
Hell yeah.
it's like you don't normally do that. I was shocked that I got a pour of, pretty much just stupid Dusty,
Oh yeah. That's
Buffalo.
That's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous.
But their oldest one that I took a picture of, I'll have to post it in the Facebook group, is a 1909 Henry McKenna.
Jeez. That's insane.
Yeah.
Who was even distilling it back then? I don't even know.
I have no idea, but you guys need to come down here to this bar.
Apparently. That's awesome.
So it's time for antibiotics with bourbon as what's in my stomach. If I can find my
That's
bottle.
gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So.
Because I just saw the time.
Anyway,
It's not
Brandon,
as bad.
appreciate it, man.
What's
Go
that?
ahead. Go ahead.
I would say it's not as bad as being on a wheelchair and doing that.
Right.
And I'm not really kidding on that,
Well,
I
I believe you.
I posted, I was pretty happy with you guys enjoying the wheelchair joke that I posted earlier about drinking and driving,
Right.
So what are people saying in the chat?
Don't know.
They're talking amongst themselves.
E.H. Taylor
Wills
doing picks
was
now.
older than 21. He looks 19. There went Wills.
Oh, see you, Brandon.
Thank you so much. Go ahead and message me that link, and we will go ahead and put that up right here and now.
For sure. Actually, it'll be in the nation.
The nation, yeah. With
So-
that, we've been on for 3 hours, and things are falling in my kitchen while I was looking for antibiotics because I can't seem to find what I need.
You guys are awesome. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Who would have thought? Oh, wait, hold up. We got Will's back. We got Brandon's back for
There it
20
is.
seconds. Brandon, we are ending this.
I don't know what the heck happened there.
No clue.
That happens. We're ending this here and now because we've been on almost 3 hours. I got to be up at 7:30 in the morning. Anyone that needs a wake up call, I will be up at 6:30 most likely because I've been drinking. But we're gonna go ahead. We'll post it at the top of message me. We'll go ahead and post this at the top of Bourbon Blind Nation. Help out your fellow man and your fellow bourbon enthusiastic person.
For sure.
And with all of that, thank you so much for coming on and letting us know about that. And we're going to get a bottle to raffle as well for you.
Definitely. And if anyone, wants to PM me about donations and such, let me know.
Will do.
For sure. Like I said, make a post in the nation, and that way they have a direct contact to you. And we'll
right.
pin it to the top of the
We'll put
group.
it to the top of the group.
All right. Definitely will.
All right. Appreciate it, Brandon.
Thank you, guys.
And everyone else, have a good night.
Cheers.
Cheers on
Cheers.
that. Till next week, noon central, or find us tonight. Oh, I guess it's Friday night at 9 p.m. 9:30 live. I'm going to work on trying. Someone mentioned that we need to do Sam, Bobby, Matt, and us in a live. Sam and I have been chit-chatting back and forth. I'm going to see if we can make that happen.
For a
Thank
while
you for
now.
all the 22 people who hopped on live or have been drinking with us since the beginning. We greatly appreciate you. Big hearts.
Brandon
Love
was on
y'all.
at the beginning.
Brandon was on the beginning, and with all that,
I'm saying I'd love to join that chat too.
come on in, and we'll catch you in the chat. So 2 girls, 2 chat, 2 men drinking and nod.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll give any free rides if I can.
Awesome.
All right.
So-
Y'all have a good night.
Love y'all.
Cheers.
Peace out. I'm gonna go find my medicine because I can't find it.
Okay.